Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Season 3 of W League, and welcome to the first week of Phase 1 of this tournament. My name is Mitsuhiro Mira, or people call me Mira. I will be your host tonight, and we have two commentators today. I'm going to introduce them for now. The first commentator we'll have is Aizenman. Aizenman, would you introduce yourself, please? Oh. Aizenman is not here.
Oh,
Okay.
hi. Sorry.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you introduce yourself?
Sure. For those who don't know me, I go online by Eisenman, and I've been playing Mahjong since 2020, competitively in the community since the first season of the W League.
3 years of Mahjong experience. I see. And the second commentator we'll have is Escaping Ennui, but Ennui will not be joining us until Game 2. Also, we have a guest commentator. The tournament maker, the tournament host, the man himself, Wrath_SS. And he is not showing up as well. So for now, it will only be me and Eisenman. Before we go into player introduction though, let me explain the format of Phase 1 of Season 3 of W League. I said 3 offs in a row. Anyways. And so for Phase 1, we have 16 teams, and every team will play 3 games per week. We will be doing that for 10 weeks. And after 10 weeks of games, the top 8 teams will go through to Phase 2. And that's pretty much it. If you want to know about the more game-related rules, like how many UMA is there, is there last dealership continuation, you can use the command !W rules to check them. Alright, so without further ado, let's go into player introduction for Game 1. But this is really cool. This is really cool. The coolest thing about W League Season 3 in my opinion. And I can't wait to show you guys. Look at this. Alright, so we have 4 players here. Let's go through them one by one together, Eisenman.
Alright.
So
I'll
for
hit you
game...
lead.
Oh, sorry.
I will hit you lead. Kick it up. Go ahead.
Alright. So for game 1, we will be taking a look at table 4. That's 4... give me a second. Alright, so we have Bobolai, Isle, Psycho Freak, and Euclase. And these are the player cards of them. This is really cool. And on the player cards, it shows their team icon, it shows their favorite tile, and it shows their favorite character as well. Looks even better than I expected, I know. So on the player cards, there are also some stats about the players. Anything interesting about those stats for you, Eisenman?
I think for me, looking at the cards right now, what is definitely interesting, the Richie rate.
Richie rate. Yeah, Bobolai has this really low Ricci rate, right? 14%.
It seems quite low, but I can read it as they might be the kind of player who is a little bit dangerous in terms of like controlling the flow of the game.
Ooh, some flow manipulation strategy.
Because the point is, when you don't know that someone is on Ricci and you accidentally deal into them, if you are on dealership, you just lost your dealership.
Ah. So a very low Ricci rate for Bobolai, super high Dama rate compared to all the other players. Actually, all the other players have only 8%, 9%, and 10% Dama rate, while Bobo has 19%. But the interesting part is the Zumo rate of Bobo is actually highest between all four of them. Just the stats alone are really interesting, actually.
I really like the cards, and I think it can offer us insights into the play style of each player that we will be witnessing today. For the Ricci rate specifically, when someone has like high Ricci rate, that might indicate that not all the Ricci hand are like dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so
They're just on the offense too much. So
yeah, so their Ricci value may not be very high, or the final weight may not be a two-sided or multi-sided weight. They just like to Ricci, basically. It could mean that. It could mean that. But there are definitely difference and different playstyles. So let me just quickly go through all four players' names. Psycho Freak is currently a Master 1. His favorite tile is Chun. He has the highest win rate and call rate between all the players. And of course, the star of this table, the highest ranked player, Bobolai. He's currently Saint 2. His favorite tile is White Dragon. And his favorite character is Ein. So as we said, very low Ricci rate, super high Dama rate, but Zumo rate is super high as well. And a pretty good indication for a defensive player like him is he doesn't Ricci much, and that gives him more chances to fold, and in turn he only has 9% deal win rate, which is super impressive. Right, and the third player is Isle. Favorite tile is East. Very interesting. I've never heard actually that's the first time I've heard someone liking East the most. And Io is currently a Master 3. Very low deal in rate as well, actually. Also 11% deficit between win rate and deal in rate. Last but not least, Euclase, currently a Master 2. Favorite tile is 5 so, not the Sanzo. Not the Sanzo everyone likes. Favorite tile 5 so. Alright, 27% call rate, almost as low as Bobolai. But yeah, highest Ricci rate of all the players. And actually this table is really high level. All the players are Master and higher. So this is like a J game we're looking at. Alright. So after the player introduction, sorry, go ahead.
Just wanted to say that this week one on the moral side is really important, so it makes sense that many teams want to make sure that get that initial boost and try to score better.
Yeah, every team must be looking for a good start for the season. I think the games are getting started very soon. It's almost 10 o'clock. Oh, for me it's 10 o'clock. whatever time zone you are, it's almost the top of the hour. So I guess I'll introduce the other tables as well. We are looking at table 4, but for table 1 we have Fish Oshi versus Kinotora versus Masa versus Wataru. And for table 2 we have Masa Pasta versus Sil Belanok or Bionok, I'm sorry, versus Kuru These Nuts, and the 4th player is Morning 417. And for table 3 we have G-Slave, aka Sylveon, versus Ygor or Igor, I think it's Igor, versus ADK Seth versus Cafe Elric. Out of all 16 teams, and if you want to know the team names, you can use the Nightbot command !W sheet to check all the team names. My team, I'm not going to look at my team's games today, but there's one other team's name I really like, and it's the Magic Cats. Team 16, I think. They have a super cute icon too. I really like it. Alright, all 4 games have started. Time for the countdown. Alright. And so I think before the first day starts, the W League staffs had been handing out Google Doc for prediction. Does anyone in chat want to share what did you predict for today's match? Or for this match specifically? Bobo versus Isle versus Psycho Freak versus Euclays. Who do you think will win? Easy Isle first. Ooh. Master 3 having some fans in chat. What about you, Eisenman? What are you going to predict?
For this table, I think the level is pretty close. It is hard to predict who's gonna win. Or probably like the hands and the luck is gonna play a little bit to make a difference. But I would say it's between Psycho Freak and Isle.
Ooh.
Based on my understanding of the capabilities of both players.
Ooh, okay.
But I don't know.
Cheating a little bit? Choosing 2 players? Alright. I guess I'll cheat a little bit too. Bobo having 9% doing rate. So, I guess, unless he's Yakitori, I think he's gonna get top 2. So yeah, that's my prediction. What about chat? Zoe guessed Bobo first. I predicted Mirror would be the first host. No, that's not what that's not what I'm asking. I don't know any of these people because Psycho. What? Psycho Freak will win if he doesn't deal in. Interesting. Yeah, even with a low dealing rate, you can definitely get Zumo to death. It's a high level game. It's a high level game. I don't see I don't think we will see out of nowhere deal ins. Like, it has to be a push or a deal in while reaching. It's gonna be a close game. I am so excited to look at this. Oh. You vote for Psycho. Played in my Tanoshi Janso matches. Oh, you guys played IRL Jang. I see. Okay. So we have 70 more seconds. Actually, I really recommend you guys to use the command !W sheets. Sorry, no S. W sheet. To take a look at the team's names, because they're really, really interesting. We have Luis Sonokuni. We have 100% Dead Walt. Oof. Using that as a team name. Oof. We have San Kanzunomi. Really hard to do. You have to count 3 times. And have a non-Champon Way Indian. There is Richie Drift. I like this name a lot as well. Almost sounds like they will play some Euro beat when they play. We have Terribly Ron. We have Urachan. All in Zenzu. For Kodo's team, actually. They're not gonna fold. And yeah, you guys can check the rest of the names yourselves. Blessed name. Yeah. Alright. First game on the way. Sorting out the table, stuck at 69% for a few seconds. Very nice. Alright, so we'll follow the dealer's perspective. So game 1 of week 1 of W League Season 3. Bobolai versus Euclase versus Psycho Freak versus Io. Alright, everyone starts at 30,000. Dora 7 pin. Bobo looks like he has a very good Tanyao hand. Really healthy 6 blocks. Ooh. Can already go back to 5 blocks, and he does. Euclase having a Liangshan 10 on the side. But Isle already reaching for a Richie Dora 1. Super fast Richie, waiting for the 5-8 so.
And this is what you want to do in the first round for the first game in order to push the other players to defend. And early Richie is always.
I agree. And Bobo chased with the Richie Pinfu Dora as well. But Io Zimos and gets a 430 Fu. Very good start. I hope it's not Caster Curse, because we just said Bobo's being such a defensive player could get Zumo to death, and in the first round he got Oya Cabaret already. I'm so sorry, Bobo. Right, so Euclase being the dealer, he's currently in 2nd place. Dora 9-man. What do you think about the hands?
I think Euclade's hand is going pretty well. If he discard the right tiles, we can be looking potentially at a info hand if he can just take care of the second pair.
Ooh. The Pinfu may not happen, but he chooses to play the 5 so here.
Yep.
Going for a more trappy 2-3-man weight on the left. Psycho Freak's hand looks a little bit slow. Io having 5 blocks already, but yeah, still Sunshine 10. Already a Richie for Euclase.
Euclase is not losing any time in the dealership.
Yeah, and that pawn is really hard to read. So super fast Ricci waiting for 1-so, 7-so Shanpan. But there are no more 1-sos and 7-sos in the wall.
In this scenario, you count as someone to discard, given that the one so is a little bit shaky there when you run out of safe tiles.
Yeah, it will be a little bit safe, a little bit sketchy. But Euclays on the other hand is playing a lot of middle tiles, giving other players very clear indications where to fold to. Io, though, by folding actually has Chitoi Dora to Ishanten. As expected, we see Bobo folding very hard. Playing the double 6-pin and the no chance 7-pin.
It is only natural to take it safe when you have a dealer Ricci.
That is true. On the other hand, Psycho Freak is also having an Ishanten. The double Kanchan though. Kanchan 3-man and Kanchan 6-man. Oh, this just in. We also have Escaping Onui joining the commentator here.
Howdy.
Howdy. Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
Io actually ran out of safe tiles to play and decides to break a 1-so pair. Ooh.
Well, and the lower Sozu looked kind of cheap. I mean,
It
relatively
did.
speaking. So it understandable, and as it turned out, it was just Ricci Ura. Didn't hurt.
Didn't hurt that much. Io is still in first place, and Euclays grabbing the second place spot.
I mean, these hands are absolutely incredible. I mean, Euclays here starting with the double tone, like already has a shot at double Yakuhai there, and then on the right, Psycho Freak starting with just like a beautifully ready-made Chinitsu or Honitsu. Really considered calling the Formon, but didn't want to.
Euclays pawning the double east. Tempai already.
Yeah, I mean that's a nasty tempai. Like, unfortunately, Psycho Freak is just kind of, according to how much Psycho Freak wants to hold on to that 5-7 Kanchan, since the Dora is the 6-pin, and since that 5 is red. Oh, yeah, this seems like death.
Ooh.
You don't want to see that.
I mean, you have to deal in though. Like, it's not happening this turn. It's going to happen next turn. But that hand is just too fast of a Chinitsu to not push. And it's not like you expect dealer to already be tempai.
I agree. But Euclays' hand is surprisingly pricey. It's a 240 food there. 3,900. And Io got the Atotsuke. Ishanten. Oh, there it is.
Oh no!
He's going for the.
And it was for tempai too.
This is gonna hurt a little bit.
Ooh. That's really heartbreaking.
I mean, that was when you're able to have a Chinitsu ready before the end of the first row. Like, you can't blame someone for pushing that at all.
Yeah, that is definitely a natural push.
That's the beauty of Ricci Mahjong. Sometimes even if you make the right move, it's just the randomness of the game just punishes you, I guess.
It's true.
Euclays' hand here, like having the Dora already incorporated into the hand is nice, but there's just too many edge shapes here.
Yeah, they do have 4 blocks at the moment. But in terms of speed, I think Io's hand is a little bit faster.
And they are going to speed it up by calling the Hatsu as well. And the 4-pin will get them to Tenpai, so obviously accepting another Dora would be best case scenario for Isle there.
Super nice Ishan 10 for I already.
Although on the left, we do see Bubble Eye with 2 Dora. That hand was looking a little bit Chitoy-esque, a lot of disconnected shapes, but now with the 5-pin coming in, you could turn this into just a normal hand that has a lot more of those paired shapes, especially with the 667 Mon. Oh, and that 2-so is an incredible draw.
That is really great. But
You just
without...
don't want to have to discard the second Dora.
Yeah. I was going to say, if he completes some of the other triplets first, he may have to discard one of the 4 pins. Io getting a better Ishan 10. Thinking about the 8-pin. Decides to not chi into Tenpai.
It wouldn't have been a great Tenpai. You would have been waiting 6-pin Kanchan with one already gone.
It's true. With the round being still early, I think he does want to go for it to set it weight.
Well, and it looks like Bubble Eye is just going to open for Tanyao, more than likely here. Although discarded the 6-mon and 7-mon.
Probably just keeping the south as a safe tile and waiting for 2, 3, 5, 6 pin.
Oh!
Io close con! Ooh!
Flips the 3-pin as the new Dora, which benefits Bubble Eye a little bit here. Bubble Eye has one and can't accept another.
And Bobo drew the 2-pin after that. Io waiting for the 4-7 pin, it's really close. Only one 4-pin left in the wall.
Currently, Yukaze is holding a 4-pin and 2 7-pin, but right now they all work in the hand. The only person who's in real danger if they draw one, you're not gonna want to throw that yet though. But if you don't draw an 8-pin, that 7-pin might come out as an extra tile and an extra block at some point.
Wow. Bobo just upgrading the hand into a Tanya Dwarf 4. I don't think Euclid is going to play the 4-7 pins.
Well, discarding the second 9-pin and pushing the Tanyao more, I mean, Euclid is going to have to discard the 7-pin if they want to win this hand. Oh, but Psycho is just going to sumo.
Psycho
It's the
Freak out of
Aka, no
nowhere.
less.
Not just having a Tanya Tenpai, but it's almost a red 5 for Tuhan.
And Psycho's hand was by far the slowest the entire time. Had so many bad shapes, but just slowly improved them. Got the 1 3-so pawn, and then was ready.
All right, after that round, we are in E3. Psycho Freak being the dealer. His hand had 2 Doras. Has 2 Doras. What do you think about the other hands?
I really like the pin shape in Isle's hand, and the Mon shape has a lot of acceptance. We could even see like a 2-3-4 Sanshoku if you're able to draw next to that 4-so. So Isle's hand could be really expensive. It just needs a little bit of work. And then of course you have Yukaz on the left who has the Anko of the Haku.
I agree. Euclid's hand also looks pretty fast. It's actually Ishan 10 already. Isle, of course, having the 1-4 pin 2-sided weight. The Manju shapes are really good as well. Ooh, they can go 6 blocks now.
Well, and
Probably
now we
6
could
blocks.
even ditch, yeah. It'll be interesting to see how hard Isle goes for the Sanshoku here.
I don't think they need the 5-pin.
Yeah, it doesn't actually help, even though it feels like it fits into that hand.
Oh, your clays can take care of the Nido Uke there. The double Forso. Wait. Your clays chooses to keep it. Instead breaks 8-pin, 7-pin.
With a couple of 9-pin already gone, it's understandable. And the Sozu look pretty live right now. So even though you need the Forso twice, in a sense, it looks like it can still very, very easily be live in the wall.
Alright, Bobo also Ishan 10.
Especially when you open.
Oh, yeah. Your clays are ready in Senpai, waiting for 1 Forso.
Now be Hakudora 1.
That's Tenpai for Bobo. Let's see, go for the Kanchan 7-pin. It's pretty awkward. Richi Nomi right here is only 1300. And
Well, and with 2 already cut,
yeah.
it's a pretty horrific wait.
He's also behind 3rd place for like 2,000 points. So I'm not too sure about that Richi. 5-pin though.
Only once cut. The Aka is still live somewhere. And we actually have Uclays immediately discarding the Genbutsu 1-pin.
Playing very conservatively. Trying to keep that 1st place. Io gets a good tile. Does he push anything though?
Yeah, Tumon is Suji.
That does
So a
mean he has to
reasonable
play
push there.
4-mon after that. If he gets Tenpai.
Unless you draw the 5-mon, then you can toss 7.
That's true.
But the mid-upper Monzu don't look quite as bad. Oh my god, the 5-pin Sumo.
Oh.
And got the Ura.
That hand a bit of an equalizer. Nobody's been able to take off with the game as of yet, and pulling everybody back into that starting 30k is keeping it tight here.
A very nice 300 foot symbol for Bobo. Grabs the 3rd place. Let me change perspective. Alright, East 4. Our dealer Io is currently at 2nd place. Gets the White Dragon Anko. Ishan 10 already with White Dragon Dora 2.
God, I'd love to chi the 6-0 here. It would be so fantastic.
That would be so nice.
Would love to see that.
Psycho Freak's hand is not half bad as well.
Yeah, and Uclays had a hand that looked like it could go for Itsu. The only issue is you already have 2 completed shapes outside of So you don't want to hurt your efficiency just to try and fill in those Controns for the extra value. Still looking for a pair though. Ishan 10 otherwise.
Psycho Freak actually gets the East Anko as well. Currently Ishan 10. Waiting for 4-7-mon and 6-9 pin.
If the tune comes out, do you consider calling it to increase the value of your hand and go headless, or do you try to keep this one closed if you're Psycho?
If I'm Psycho, I think I would pawn and go headless. Just to make sure the hand goes as fast as possible.
You could even discard 7-so here and you'd have a better... Yeah, now the 6-so and 9-so are both very, very easily made into pairs.
Very nice upgrade. Decides to not open for the 4-mon.
And is rewarded with a 7-pin. Now has a perfect Ishan 10.
Wow, what a skip. Isle of Kush. Having a super nice Ishan 10. Ooh, gets the Urame.
For a 10.
So is
Yeah, it was a
Mahjong.
nice shape, but you don't want to keep it. Could actually take this. Yeah, and as dealer, it makes a lot of sense. You have your Yaku, you have 2 Dora, 3 Han is a great time to open. 2 Mon, 5 Mon, 2 are already out, and we see 2 in hand. So there's 4 tiles left on the wall, 1 2 Mon and 3 5 Mon there for Isle.
Super nice. A 5800 Ron. Oh, and a 40 food sumo.
Oh,
The 340 food.
Incredible.
and with that, Isle is still keeping the dealership.
And now has a very nice lead. Up 8k on Euclays here.
What a nice sumo. Actually, if Psycho Freak opened for Tenpai last round, things would have been very, very different.
Well, and Psycho now has an incredibly interesting hand. Now that you bring him up, I mean, 3 Dora over there, including an Anko of the 5 Mon, which is kind of tricky to work with. The biggest issue in that hand is that you really want the 3-pin to go for an Itsu and Pinsu, but the 3-pin's the Dora indicator tile. That's always a hard one to track down.
It is true, but with Itsu, he can always choose to open his hand. That may
How
help
do you feel
the
about...
speed a little bit. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I thought you had finished that statement. How do you feel about Atazuke Itsu opening on the 3-pin and then at the end having your weight be 6-pin, 9-pin? Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter.
I would do it since it's Dora 3 already. It's a guaranteed 4 Han.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense for the value.
The Psycho, this is a pretty good Ishanten. 1 2 3 Mon, 1 2 3 Pin are all Tenpai.
You're just gonna be kind of sad if you draw, say, 1-pin or 2-pin, and you have to take the 3-mon, but I think you have to with so much value.
It's such a good 4 Han.
There it is.
There it is. Instant
Yeah.
recheese.
But now the dealer is Ishanten with 2 Dora. It's gonna be an obvious chase whenever Tenpai's read.
Oh, here it comes!
Oh my god, this is getting interesting.
Oh, and it's gonna be a Dora Shampon. 4-pin 7 so.
Ooh, this is a 7-7 duel.
1 4-pin left in the wall, 1 7 so left in the wall. And we're down to 2 3-mon left in the wall for Psycho. Both of these are big hands.
2 versus 2.
This hand is gonna change the order
Yeah,
for whoever's gonna be getting it.
definitely. Both players' hands are guaranteed 7-700s.
And it's kind of tragic too because Euclid had such an incredible hand building over there. Like, could have even gone for all green, Ryuso. But now
Oh.
it's just gonna end up folding. Oh, this is...
Oh!
This hurts.
To get chased by dealer and then deal in direct to 7,700, and it's not like dealer had a better weight even. That's just really bad luck.
Oh. Psycho Freak fans in shambles. Wow. Well-
We are in East 4 only, so he can still make a comeback. We've seen it in the previous seasons.
Yeah. Oh. Right now it's East 4 second repeat. Dora being 3-mon. Euclays having 3 Doras in his hand. But I think Psycho Freak's hand is the fastest.
The issue is the inability to open for Psycho, whereas Bobolai has the pair of Haku, and unless Psycho chokes the Haku out, should come out of his hand relatively soon. We see the Chun coming out first.
Oh, Euclays actually getting some good draws. 6 blocks with 2 blocks being penchants.
Bubble Eye passed that first Haku.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, and Isle's hand started out kind of a mess with had 2 complete shapes basically, and then a whole bunch of honors that did nothing, and has drawn pretty good tiles while getting rid of all those honors.
Made another block with the 9-mon draw.
If the second Haku comes out, do you call it if you're Bubble Eye?
Ooh. That's a really difficult question because I would have called the first one actually.
Well, now I feel like you would. Now with 2 Dora, it feels a little bit less controversial of a call. I can definitely understand not wanting to make yourself too vulnerable if you don't have a very expensive hand. Especially since red 5s are a thing here. In a lot of tournament play, you end up seeing red 5s being off, and that makes cheaper hands a little bit more worth it. But red 5s could just make any hand explosive. So if you end up opening for 1 or 2 Han, it's very easy to get punished.
That is true. Well, just as we were talking... Sorry, go ahead.
I think in this case, for Bobo, calling the Hako could get him closer to end the dealership for Isle.
It is true, but it comes with risks.
Well, it's definitely not getting called now, as Bobo decided to discard the pair of Haku. Could get Pinfu without it, and Riichi Pinfu Dora 2 is obviously a very good hand. Although that Aka 5-pin is really hard to use right now. And you're kind of racing Euclays, who's already opened and has 3 Dora.
Or even.
Has a pretty nice Ishanten there.
Very nice draw for Isle. Super wide Ishanten. Bobo all of a sudden is in complete Ishanten as well. But Euclays opens again and is waiting for 3-mon 5-pin jump.
On 3-mon, this is a Hanuman. It's Dora 4 here, and it's Tanyao. So this would be a Tanyao Hanuman on a 3M. We're gonna see the Riichi, I imagine. Not yet. This is kind of a tough weight to come by. 2-pin, 5-pin, the Arianman, Tanyao Pinfu,
Euclays though. Euclays may deal in here.
But is the 4-pin weight really better than the 5-pin 3-mon? I feel like you want to keep the Dora acceptance.
Ooh, what is he gonna do?
Because if you discard 5-pin, you're Atazuke.
Oh
my god! Takes the 4-pin Kanchan and deals in!
Oh.
And kind of the story of this dealership seems to be people building incredible hands, and then everything just still breaking Isle's way.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think Isle's hand had been the fastest ones, but he always gets to finish. That is incredible.
Well, it's going to be very hard to finish this hand if he wants to incorporate Dora, because 3 of the 4 7-so are already out.
Yeah, Isle's Penchan 7-so is going to be really hard to finish. Bobo, on the other hand, Ishanten already. Ooh, interesting draw. Is he going to play the 1-mon or just slide over? He chooses to slide over. Psycho Free completes a block as well.
Would you have made the same discard there as Bobo?
Yeah, with 6-man played previously, I think playing 8-man is okay.
I would have actually considered discarding 2-mon. Oh,
Ooh. The result
is
would have been the
Tempai.
same, but does Bobo get the Ricci?
well,
This
it's
is
it's so hard to be patient here. That pin shape is just so easily upgradable. That's why we're not seeing the greed here. I mean, 1 pin, 3 pin, 4 pin, 8 pin, all upgrade this weight. Or 7 so for that matter is also an upgrade to the weight here. Yeah, with Dora 3 and being able to Katagiri, we do see the Ricci now. So that's just Ricci Dora 3. Just nothing else.
Quote unquote. Psycho Freak opens for the North. It's actually North Dora 2 as well. Guess the Tsumo instead.
Incredible. Finally something right going for Psycho.
Oh, guess the 5200 Tsumo. And finally ends Io's dealership. What is this opening hand for Bobo?
Oh my god. Immediately starts looking for the Haku.
Instant pawns and chooses to play 8-so 2-so. Interesting route to finish here. Maybe looking for the Honitsu.
Would you have pushed this hand towards Honitsu, Eisenman?
I think it's still a little bit early to make the decision if you are optimizing for Tempai, especially that you have the pin shape going towards that now.
Also, would you have started with 8-so like Bobo does? Or would you have started with the honors? Eisenman.
I personally don't mind the 8-so 2-so cut. If it had been 3-7, I'd be a little bit more about it, but with the 8-so and 2-so being, you know, less efficient than other tiles are, I don't mind it to greed the value, especially since Isle is at almost 50k and you're about 27k back. Big hands are going to be valuable, but here, even still, this is going to be a good hand. If you can chi the 6-pin, or if you can draw the 6-pin, you still have a Mongon.
Yeah, 6-pin is the Dora. And as we were speaking, actually Bobo decides to not take the 3-man Penchan, instead keeps the 4-5 pin 2-sided weight. If he gets the 6-pin, it's Mangan either way. But if he gets the 3, it's only a 3-han. Still very good. Ooh! Oh, there's only 2 left. Sorry.
He decided to. Nope. 2 left. It is not worth it.
I mean, but is the 1-mon doing anything for you right now? Like, you could toss the 1-mon. Dream a little.
Aw. Bobo. Aw. Right.
We see in the chat that someone, a table has already finished, and we're just in South 1 here. I guess really we're 5 minutes behind, but still a lot of repeats here.
Ooh.
This is a tough table like we predicted in the beginning.
Oh, what a draw for Isle!
What do you discard? 7-mon?
Ishanten.
This is Ishanten. You can actually call this and discard 3-mon or 2-mon. Both will give you Tempai.
Right. Gets a little bit more fu, but it's 30 fu still.
Here's
Wait.
the fun question.
Mm-hmm.
If 2-mon comes out, nope, you don't need to. I was gonna ask if you Pona and go Dora Tonki, but draws the Dora on his own and now has Tanyao Dora 3.
Bobo gets the ease as well. Decides to break the 8-man pair.
Well, because now we have the Pin Honitsu. A very callable Pin Honitsu.
Oh!
Yeah, well, the 8-mon's safe now.
That's definitely a pawn.
Call!
Oh my god.
Oh,
This is
Three
getting
Yaku
crazy.
high
It went from a
Dora,
Manzu
Honitsu.
Honitsu to a Pinzu Honitsu.
with 3 2-pin in the discards. Who's gonna call Honitsu here?
No one's gonna know.
You're really not gonna expect it.
Oh!
And that's the sumo!
It's
What?
sumo! Oh my god.
Hanuman! Dealer Hanuman! Absolutely massive.
What?
A major shift in the order. Oh my god.
That's gonna bring Bobo into second. And just a hair's breadth outside of Isle. And here we go, another hand that seems destined to eventually become Honitsu. Although it certainly doesn't have to.
Yeah.
I am so impressed. That hand went from a Manzu heavy hand into a Pinzu Honitsu, with only one block being the Pinzu. Oh,
Absolutely absurd. That was a nasty hand.
that was so nasty. And speaking of nasty, Bobo's already in Ishan 10.
This is a pretty garbage Ishanten though. So it doesn't feel too horrible. I mean, you're waiting on 3-so, which you already have one of, and 3-pin, which is a fairly useful tile. Although Pinzu are being discarded a lot. You can discard 4-pin now, lock in a pair.
Or it's actually very easily modified into a Tanya.
Yeah, that's true. You could get rid of 1-so, very easy to accept
Yeah.
the 2-so, 5-so. I like Bongo calling in the chat that this is going to be a Manzu Honitsu.
Yeah, I was laughing about that. Good joke.
Ooh. 7-so is an interesting tile to have. It gives you that 6, 7, 7, 8 shape, the Nakabukure shape. Bobo doesn't want it though.
Decides to keep the Ishan 10 and gets punished for it.
Instant punish.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Well, you could have maintained the Ishanten if you discard 4-pin.
It is true.
But we're gonna have the Chitoi!
Oh, Chitoi, and not even waiting for the North, but waiting for
Suji
3-pin.
trap, though. An early Suji trap. The 6-pin was the second discard. Like that is such. Pei Tanki is my favorite way in.
Oh no!
Ippatsumo! Oh my god! I mean, the 3-pin just looks so good. Like, I would not even think before discarding 3-pin to progress my hand against this Riichi.
Oh, but that hurts so much.
And then you see all the rest of the Nords come out of Isle's hand. There's still 2-pin. There's still 2 3-pin left in the wall.
I don't
Bobo
really
with
have a
new
competition.
Ishanten.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so far it doesn't look like anyone will push into that Riichi. I was definitely folding to try to hang on to first place.
Bobo's Ishanten is unimaginably wide right now.
Oh, he does get the Tenpai. 2-5, so 8 man.
Don't really need to Riichi though.
Oh, doesn't even take the
Yes.
Tenpai.
No, it does take Tenpai, waiting 3-so.
Oh yeah, I apologize.
Can't win it because there's no Yaku. This is just for K10. The 2-so with Suji to the 5-so. I actually would have
Ipatsu.
liked discarding the 1-so because it's
Yeah, me too.
You have a Yaku. I definitely wouldn't have called Riichi though. I agree with that decision. It feels like you're just tossing away a stick this late. Oh, and there's the
Tiger Free
3-pin sumo.
does get the 3-pin sumo.
So a little bit of a consolation there after missing the Apatsu on the pay.
Still get 6400.
And that brings Psycho into third. A very important rank change there.
Alright, well, what a turn of events. We're heading into South 2, Euclid's being the dealer, and Dora 4-pin. Euclid's hand is looking really hot. Yangshan 10 at the moment, you can always call for open Tanya, Dora 1 as well. Gets a great draw on the 7-man.
Oh no, the Akka.
Oh.
Oh, you can go headless now.
Euclid's hand is moving super fast.
This is crazy. 7, 8, 9 man and a bunch of Pinzus. Grantum Tempai. There it is.
Oh, and the Dora no less.
Tanya Pinfu Dora 3 already.
Yeah, if you discard the 9-mon here. And does.
With the Ricci, it's guaranteed Hanuman.
Well, this is Ricci Pinfu Dora 3.
And Tanyao.
Tanyao. Ricci Pinfu Tanyao Dora 3. Jesus.
A turn 5 Hanuman Ricci. Oh my god.
As dealer.
Ooh.
Right after Psycho had been able to climb back up.
Wow. Draws another 4-pin.
That's kind of a scary 4-pin discard for the rest of the table, because you might see that Dora come out and say, okay, like, Euclid's isn't using all the Dora at least. Like, how many 4-pin can they be using in hand to still be able to discard that? And you might see people get a little bit more pushy, although this table's been very, very safe.
It's true. Oh, Psycho Freak. Pretty good upgrade tile there. And he doesn't really have a lot of safe tiles.
Yeah, 8 so feels fine. It's one chance. You see 3 of the 7 so discarded. We see all 4 of the 9 so. So 8 so feels really good.
Right, so Psycho Freak decides to fold against this dealer Ricci.
I don't think Psycho's folded yet though. This hand can still fight. We're just doing some Mawashi right now. We're just dancing around things. I mean, isn't Psycho still Ishanten?
I think it's Liangshan 10 at the moment. He has 6 blocks.
Yeah, you're right. Too much going on there. Really thinking about this 4-so.
Actually goes for the Chi. Is he
5
going
pin?
to take care of the Tanyao?
Do you discard a Sozu? Okay, all right. Discarding the Formon.
Half Suji?
Ugh, half Suji. There's no such thing. The
There
2-mon,
is.
actually, the 2-mon is cut 3 times. So seeing the 7-mon being safe and seeing 3 of the 2-mon, the 4-mon is a really good discard. That's a good catch because it's one chance.
There is half Suji though, I think.
I mean, kind of. I just don't. I like a half Suji 4-mon really is just as dangerous as a totally live 7. So
Yeah, almost. It's to Ishan 10. Psycho Freak cannot take this Sanzo.
does.
He does. Ooh!
Oh no! That's gonna make the 8-mon come out of hand.
If he gets Tenpai.
There were such safer ways to get to Tenpai here, because you could discard after that 3-so chi. Discarding the 3-so doesn't hurt your efficiency.
Yeah.
And it's totally safe now. Keeps drawing save tiles though, so might get saved here. Yep. All right. It's gonna make it by, and there's no reason for either Bobo or Isle to deal in.
次の曲は欲しい牌が弾けるかな。
Right. Euclase being the only player in Tenpai grabs 1,000 points from everyone else. That actually grants him 3rd place.
Yeah, and that feels so tragic if you're Euclase. I mean, you had that Hanuman Ricci on what, turn 5?
Yeah. It just shows that how high this table, or how high is the level of this table is. Everyone
So
just
here's a
folding very
question for y'all.
nicely.
Well, actually, I feel like it's a little bit less of a question now. Psycho over here has 2 of the pay Dora. What's your plan to make that Dora useful? I think Psycho kind of answered it for us with
Yeah.
the Spawn discard.
Yeah.
Ishanten for Chantadora 2.
Oh!
Tenpai!
Oh yeah.
This is a Dama Mangan! Decides to Ricci.
Though.
I mean, Psycho's so far behind first here. I mean, I guess the gap has come down a little bit. But if you stay Dama, that's 4 Han. If you call Ricci and Sumo, you get the Hanuman, which would be a really great equalizer overall for you here. Would y'all have taken the Ricci or stayed Dama?
I would have stayed Ama myself, given that the next round I would be dealer, and the difference between me and 3rd place is not that big.
I think I agree. Mainly because the Ricci only makes it jump from 4 Han to 5 Han. If it's 3 to 4, I definitely Ricci, but 4 to 5 with the Penchant 7 still weight, probably just Dama.
Could you really expect to run someone as opposed to getting Sumo here? The Ricci does have the advantage of slowing other people down.
It does. Actually, that's all the more reason I think Dama-ing increases the win rate.
That is the first 7-so that we've seen come into anyone's hand. There's still 3 7-so left in the wall.
Oh, Bobo gets a triplet of 5-man. Ishanten, actually. Although Bobo was in Tenpai, but it was Furiten.
Oh, and the 7-so Suji now. But how safe are you playing this? How willing are you to push here? Okay, just going for the full fold.
Io playing super solid.
We'll see if Isle's able to keep that up, though. If you run out of Genbutsu, the Pinzu probably look better, but it's not unimaginable that the 7-so would end up coming out of hand.
Yeah. Even with all the 4 pins in his sight, there are still a bunch of 6-7 pins out there, so red 5 pin is not that safe. Bobo gets Tenpai. Decides to
On
not
2
reach
great
you.
draws.
It's Furitan again. On the 6-9 so. It's like,
Oh, and there's the
Oh.
7-so Sumo! That's the Hanuman that Psycho was looking for!
Oh my god.
he knew it. He knew it.
And gets an Ura just for extra measure. So it would have been a Hanuman or Ron as well.
Wow.
And just like that, Psycho's back in it. And we're going to South 3, and Euclays now no longer has a dealership left and is 17k behind third place out of nowhere. The Oyakabari there, just absolutely brutal.
It is so tough for your clays right now.
We'll see Psycho Freak make a comeback, giving at East 2 or 3, he was like 4th with 12k is nothing but phenomenon. It speaks to the psychological state of the player, because with such a table, it can be tough to push through.
Yeah, but we've seen so many Hanumans from this table already. It's pretty crazy actually. A lot of very expensive hands happening.
And most of them sumos.
Yeah.
Like almost all of them sumos, as a matter of fact. If you're Euclays here to try and catch up, do you go for the 1-2-3 Sanshoku?
I think he has to.
I don't think he does have something better, giving we are in South 3 and you're in 4th place.
He's probably thinking Richi, Tsumo, Sanshoku, Dora 1, Ura 1 already.
And that would be enough to change places with Psycho once again.
Yeah, by 400 points.
Oh, the red 5 makes that a lot harder though.
Ooh.
Yeah, throw away the 8-9 pinch on first. I think that's totally reasonable. Is Isle going for a Honitsu here?
Interesting. I think what he's doing right now is to go for a Honitsu, but the main purpose is to fold later.
Yeah, this feels like such a fragile first.
Yeah, not ahead by a lot. Only by 4,200. Oh, Psycho Freak!
Wow.
Super nice draw. Wide Ishan-ten here. Bopolai with a little bit less wide Ishan-ten. Still a very good hand though with 3 Doras.
Pawn?
Oh.
Yeah. So this is technically Atazuke, waiting 3-pin, 6-pin, 9-pin. But all 4 of the 9-pin have already been discarded, so there's actually no concern here. Win on 3-pin or 6-pin and you're totally good. And this 6-pin is gonna come out, yeah. A little bit of insult to injury there for you, Clays. It's only a Tanyao, so not very expensive, but it still hurts.
Yeah. And given how far behind Euclides is, there's no real reason for him to fold anymore. It's a very natural
Well, I guess
6-pin.
that's part of the question. You don't really like. There's no reason to fold against an open Tanyao, but if you see a dangerous dealer Ricci come out, a 13-8 last place is still a lot different than a negative 5,000 last place. Like those 18 points could be very important to your team later on. So while you do want to fight to change your position, you want to be careful that you don't shed too many points that might be useful as well.
That is true. By the way, the 4th place Uma is minus 15. So I guess you're right. There's no point in dealing into another 12k just because you're 4th place.
And I can't believe I've forgotten. Is a Gariyame on?
It will be off.
Perfect. Okay. So that's gonna make things a little bit tricky for Isle going into the dealership, especially if it's still closed.
I was still hanging on to dear life here. After the first few rounds, he has been very defensive. Just the red 5 here though. Maybe.
I'm curious, Eisenman, because it based on your comments, it sounds like you have a bit more of a sneaky defensive style. If you were Bobo here, would you call the Shah? Would you call the West if it came out?
I think in Bobo's case right now, if I were in his shoes and thinking strategically, I think it can go both ways. These type of decisions, I don't like tend to make them like super early, because if it depends on what am I optimizing for. If I wanna rock the dealership of Psycho Freak and try to solidify potentially second place, I would call it. Otherwise, I would rather stay like sneaky and see if I can improve the hand.
I think that makes a lot of sense, and it looks like Bobo is taking the side of wanting to end this dealership, and is Tempai, so 6-pin,
Yeah.
9-pin for West only, and that's actually enough to get Bobo into second, as a matter of fact.
It does, but Psycho Freak, our dealer here, is also in Ishan 10. Only a 1500, but it may be the start to grab that first place back. Guess the
Oh my
red
God.
5. Oh, does he
Oh
come?
my god. Please.
He does!
Please, yes!
Gets a new
The
door
ace.
as well!
The
Oh
8
my-
of the new door. That was such an unnecessary. Well, I guess the 6 mon is your pair, so like using the 5 mon with the 6 mon is gonna be really hard. So why not? I love it. I love it. It's so much fun.
Bobo Zimmels grabbing second place in the process. I was going to say Isle kept the 3-4 month to set weight after seeing 5 month Khan, only because Isle is trying to full fold. Because 3
my
month was
God.
Psycho Freak's Gambitsu. So yeah, very, very defensive. But now we are in our last. Isle still in first place. Bobo Light currently second. Psycho Freak third. The Dora is Red Dragon. Psycho
Which
Freak.
Psycho has 2 of. Psycho has the hand he needs to Gyakuten here. And actually, if Psycho sumos this, if Psycho can get up to a Mongon here and sumo, that would drop Isle all the way down into third. No, wait. No, not quite. Not quite. It's off by 400 points. Isle is 2,400 up on Bobo right now. So a Mongon sumo is not quite enough.
Not quite enough.
I
But a
can do math,
Hanuman
I
Zimo.
promise.
But a Hanuman Zimo does the trick. Io interestingly plays 6-0 here instead of 2-man. Maybe going for a little bit more, a little bit of a easier Tanya.
Yeah, well, I mean, 2-mon is definitely the most efficient discard. I mean, you can still get all sorts of San and Su Anko absurdity from this stage.
Oh!
Oh, does it come out? That would make Psycho Tenpai.
If Io does not play it now, he will not play it ever. And he
here
does.
it comes!
Psycho! Has a 7-7 waiting.
1-mon, 3-mon wait for Psycho.
And that is enough to grant him first
oh no,
place.
the 3-mon!
No!
The 3-mon!
Io!
It's gonna come out.
No.
Okay,
Yes.
we're good. It's okay. We're gonna con the 6-mon, and then the 3-5 is gonna be our shape waiting for the 4. That's how we avoid dealing in here. Oh, I can't believe that dodge.
So 6-0 is for
You-
10.
You know what though?
Mhm.
I bet it's because there's no Manzu in Psycho's discard. Even though it's not a Honitsu, it certainly looks like it. And I also wonder whether that 2-mon pawn wasn't to advance his own hand, but was a Jamma pawn, was just to keep Psycho from being able to cheating.
Oh. That is interesting. I wonder. Oh, you
Oh, and
Clays!
now we have a Richie from Euclays! Which, I mean, you're in this, and it's, oh my god, it's a Cheetoy!
So Richie Tanya Cheeto Dora 1.
And there's the 6-pin coming from Psycho, oh my god!
Oh!
It's a direct hit.
Does
There's
it-
a 21
does it hit
difference,
Ura?
Though, so you have
No.
to hit Ura too.
Oh. No,
if you
Ura.
could hit Ura too, there would have been a Gyakuten.
Dreams crushed.
Oh my god.
What a game. Wow.
This was insane.
This is insane. Well, Isle won a couple of hands early on and just went really defensive later on and kept the first place. Got 22.6 UMA for his team. Second place, Bobolai got 10.2 points. Psycho Freak in third place, minus 9.2. And New Clays winning a hand at all last. Did not hit the Ura 2 for Gyakuten, and instead has fourth place with minus 23.6. Yes.
If you're minus 23.6, that's a good last place. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna accept that. You're going to get last places over the course of 30 games per team here. This was a very challenging table, and being able to scrape out the minus 23.6 there is going to be huge in the long run. Like that is a very acceptable fourth place.
And a very valiant effort for going for the Cheetoy at all last.
I mean,
neither was that Ura 2.
Ipatsumo even.
Yeah.
A Potsumo to Ura, there were so many ways to overcome there.
That was a great game. Right, so the second tables will start in 4 minutes, I think. Can I get confirmation from staffs? But for now, I think I will tell you guys what happened in the other tables.
Oh, I'm very curious.
So we just witnessed table 4. For table 1, in first place we have Masa getting 18.6 UMA. Second place Wataro getting 6.4 points. Third place Fish Oshi with minus 4.3. And fourth place Kinotora with minus 20.7.
Wait, so that was an even tighter game. Everybody was within 6k of starting value.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god.
that is such a small fourth place. Alright, so sorry,
That
go
was
ahead.
probably an incredible game.
Yeah, it must have been very close. And for table 2, we have Sil Bellanok in first place with 29.4. Second place Kuridi's Nuts with 12.9 points. Third place Musta Pasta minus 2.8. And fourth place Morning 417 with minus 39.5. That's a much bigger game. Yeah, 5,500. And then for table 3, in first place we have Cafe Elric with 65.2 UMA. And 80k first place. In second place we have ADK Seth, minus 1.1. Third place G Slave or Sylveon, minus 19. And fourth place Igor with minus 45.1. We are going to...
no-
Sorry?
Busting, right?
There's no busting, I don't think.
Because I just noticed that game ended 12 minutes earlier than all the other ones did. And like it's weird for a game with such an insanely high score to be so fast, because that usually means someone had a lot of dealer repeats.
Oh yeah. Interesting. The fastest game to end actually has the highest score. But yes, there's no Toby or no busting. Right, so we will take a look at the team standings later because it's getting really close for the second tables to start. For now, we will go for the player introduction for game 2. And for game 2, we will be looking at table 1. We have Q versus Idipon or Idipon. Does anyone know how to pronounce that? Okay.
I'm not sure myself.
Yeah, me neither. I have no clue.
Yeah, I think Idipon. And we have Buckets and Egg Mirror. Alright.
This is gonna be a really fun game to watch. Both Hugh and Buckets are they know a vast amount about Naga and are very knowledgeable about like really good EV play.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting to see those two against Adipon and Egmiru, whose styles I know a little less about, but I mean, looking at their stats here, like, it looks like they're gonna call a little bit more often.
Yeah, actually all the players have pretty high call rates compared to the last table. Idipon though, 6% Dama. The lowest we have seen today.
6% Dama. I shall reachy. I have good hand. I reachy. I take your sticks. This is the 6% Dama.
Yep, but we say I shall reachy. But Idipon actually has the lowest reachy rate as well between the 4 players.
That's a really good point. I didn't even look at that. I wonder how that happens. A lot of open hands, I suppose, with that 41% call rate.
I think so. Other players are pretty solid. The highest ranked player here is Buckets. The Buckets we know and love. I think he has a lot of fans in chat. Alright. Any predictions? Commentators in chat?
I predict an entire overthrow here. I think Idapon and Egmiru are going to charm the snakes of Hugh and Buckets.
Hoo-hoo.
Hi guys. So yeah, I'm Raph here. So I think I'm predicting Buckets to deal into Dora Fury. So he's gonna throw a Dora and deal in somehow. So I think that's my prediction. But he's still gonna win. But that's I think that's what's gonna happen.
Yes, the famous Buckets and his Dora theory. Also, now that Raph is here, it actually reminded me. We had Eisenman introduce himself, but now he's going to be away for the duration of this game. He will be back in game 3. I am now going to ask Ennui and Wrath to introduce yourself. Please start, Ennui.
Yeah, howdy. My name is Ennui. I commentate quite a bit with the American Ricci Mahjong League. I really enjoy commentating more than playing Mahjong. I played Mahjong for like... I started playing Mahjong in COVID, and I found that Mahjong is incredibly bad for my mental health, as fun as it is. But commentary is net only positive. It's so much fun to just see what shenanigans people get up to and to cheer for cons that I would be cursing at as a player.
Well, I think a lot of people can agree with you about Mahjong can crush your soul sometimes. Alright, thank you for the self-introduction. And Wrath, of course, the organizer of this tournament. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I'm Raph, frequent MGS streamer, now also streaming other things. Yeah, unfortunately this yeah, and chests and other things, but Yeah, I actually want to play a GeoGuessr at some point. But anyways, yeah. So been grinding MJS for a bit, going up and down as usual, and we're excited to commentate. This is probably like one of the very few weeks I could do it. So and definitely as the first week and watching buckets, we want to see what kind of funny things will happen, which I have like high expectations for. So, oh, I sound different today. Okay.
Yeah, I think Ralph's
Yeah,
Discord
because
is using another mic.
it's through Discord, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's possible maybe I need to be turned up or something. I'm not sure, but it doesn't have any other filters usually. So
No,
let me know if let us know if like the volume is fine or anything like that. But
I think
yeah,
the volume
definitely
is
looking
fine,
forward to this
but
match.
the
Okay, cool.
voice quality may be a little bit off. I would ask you to check your input device on Discord.
Okay, cool.
This is the advantage of people here not knowing your voice, is they don't know what to expect. So I've actually got like a wild voice changer on my microphone that's making me sound like a totally different human.
Oh.
Just to obscure my identity.
Really? Is that why you?
Oh, I found out what the problem was. Okay, I think I fixed it.
All right, there you go.
You do sound way different now.
Way different.
Yeah, I was on the wrong device, so that was. I was surprised that even worked. So yeah, good now. Yeah, there we go.
Thank you,
Yeah,
chat.
so
for
maybe
pointing
turn
that
me
out.
back down then. Yeah, because
Yep.
The Wrath's voice booming down from the heavens.
yeah,
Blessing us.
turn me back down. Yeah, sounds
Yep,
good.
I did.
Okay, cool.
All right. Let me just quickly take a peek if the game started yet. They did, and we still have 1 minute to talk. I guess I'll do a quick prediction.
I am going
as well.
to grab a drink super quick because after all of the shouting that very exciting first game caused, my throat is raw. So I will be right back, but I'll be ready for the first tile.
All right. Take care of your throat. But yes, I guess I would do a prediction as well. Let's see. We have Hugh and Buckets both liking Sanzo. You know what that means? It means their flow will
Sounds so
clash.
cold.
Yeah, the sounds are
Sounds
cold.
so cold.
Their flow will clash. And the Mahjong gods will not like them. So I'm actually going to predict Adepan getting first place this game.
Let me look at my spreadsheet here. So so I had Buckets first, Hughes second, ID Pawn third, and Igmaru fourth. That's what I had on my sheet here. Or is this? Let me. Okay, starting.
I will say that if I had decided to choose a tier 1 player, not last, Hugh is my top pick in tier 1. Like Hugh is an incredible teacher and an incredible player, so will be very nice to watch them play as well.
All right, with that said, table 1 of game 2 has started. The first dealer is Adepan. Dora 7-pin. What do you guys think about the hands?
Yeah, I'm trying to get this to full screen on my screen here. Okay, so so our dealer hand here has 2 Doras. It's like all the shapes are here. Oh, that's a great draw
That's
here
a
as
great
well.
draw.
And Buckets is also going really fast, so we can already see some probably like a like try to see who goes fastest here. And yeah, just everyone has a pretty decent hands. Even like Igmaru here could maybe go Tanyao here, I think.
I wonder if we see the 6-pin come out from Idapon here to ensure that, yep, and this gotta be Cheed.
All right, Bucket's going for the Nobitan instead of 5-8 mon.
I think that makes a lot of sense. We see 2 8-mon already on the table and then 1 in hand. That's going to make the 9-mon a little bit harder to use. So even though there's only 2 left in the wall, it feels like a pretty decent weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this moment, Buckets is definitely quite a lot in the lead here. That's okay. It's catching up very fast here.
The
Yeah,
pawn.
definitely is. Oh, okay.
Not going for the most efficient discard.
Yeah, normally the 4-pin would be the better drop here because like we want the 8-9 so to finish and then like have a be more likely to be waiting on the 2-5 pin. But probably looking at Buckets, it's also looking at those kind of discards, maybe kind of a little bit afraid on for the Honitsu here too.
I agree.
And now we have Hugh opening twice very in quick succession.
Oh,
now
Oh,
Ishan 10.
that's a bad draw here.
I don't think Adipon
Yeah.
is going to. Yeah. It's kind of hard to fold that hand, really. You have dealer, door 3. So yeah, dealing into
Buckets with
buckets.
the quick lead there.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty fast round. Now it's East
Yeah.
2, buckets in as dealer, and Forso Dora. Speaking of Forso Dora, buckets would like a Forso right now.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of the 9-mon drop before Hakuchun here? How do in Akaari? How do y'all feel about that?
Probably like it is possible to go maybe even like go a little bit Honitsu because the Forso being the correct like the Sozu's being the correct suit here, like that's but like again like just also yeah just drawing more Sozu here maybe allowing for like an open hand and even more like higher speed, and definitely something that's can definitely work out, but like just pure like probably it's a little too late now, but yeah, it had some potential there, especially if Buckets instead decided to hold some more honors, but he discarded all of them. It is Ishan 10 though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to battle it out with Idapon here, who has 3 Dora in hand, and is I believe Ishan 10.
Buckets
Or
10 pie.
Ipeco Dora 3
Nope.
even.
Sorry, buckets Ishan 10. Sorry. He can open for Tanya Dora 1.
Yeah, knowing Buckets, like I'm expecting a straight pivot to Cheetor here, so that's what.
But yeah, back to that point, I think if you don't have a very well-defined 5 blocks, I think generally you want to keep Yakuhai singles more than terminals. Yakuhai singles, not just any honor. Just so you can have the flexibility of opening your hands.
Yeah, at some point it's possible to drop the pay and maybe go that way, but I'm just expecting a pair up of something and then drop like 6-0 or something like that. That's what I'm
So Chitoy.
more towards doing that for Buckets at least.
Right, Idapon on the hold here. Still waiting for the Ishan 10 to complete. Hugh actually
you see the
opens for 1,
one?
2, 3.
Wait, hold on.
Wow,
We
that's a
don't-
very early K10 here, I guess. It is no Yaku.
Well,
Yeah.
and then we get the Ricci from Agmiro. This is Ricci Tanyao Pinfu waiting 3-pin, 6-pin, 9-pin.
Wow.
The 3-pin are totally dead. two 9-pin are in the discards as well. So this is actually not a very live weight. Two 9-pin in the wall, one
Oh!
6-pin. Oh, but it's the Amatsu anyway!
Oh, that's a
Screw me,
guaranteed
man.
Hanuman already.
Oh my god.
Commentator's blessing here. Like, not a very live weight. Yeah, there we go. You reach your Patsuso.
Listen, Egmir's on my team, so I'm totally for that.
Raked.
I see. No biases. Okay.
As the
yeah, I
host
see.
of today's
Well,
stream.
I was saying that it wasn't as good of a weight as it looked.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
the host of today's
commentators
stream,
are
I call that
blessing, as
raked.
known.
Oh man, incredible. Well, and now it looks like we have a 1-2-3 Sanshoku. Very, very possible here. You just have to figure out what the pair would be.
And luckily for Buckets, even after the Oyakabari, he's still in second place.
Although Hugh has 3 Dora sitting over in the middle of the Sozu there, and a very callable Tanyao. I mean, will this
Yeah,
get pawned?
we go.
Oh, certainly, yeah.
Definitely.
But what do you discard from the 4-4-5 so shape?
Just draw another 6.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, or
Oh,
that?
okay.
That works
Oh,
too.
oh, that was easy. Yeah.
Yep, pull an 8-pin, have a 3-5-6 weight. Oh, that's gonna be nasty.
Oh. Well, that's the easiest manga I've ever seen.
Yeah. In that case, wow. Okay,
Wow.
that's Senpai too.
That works.
Alright, 6-8 pin
And it's not
champon.
like 4 versus 5.
So I'm looking around. Three of the there's still 3 tiles are live. Like the 6-pin by ID pawn is probably gonna be in stuck in there, but the other 3 tiles are available somewhere. So
Really?
the chances
alive.
of this winning is oh okay.
Not really a Sanchoku, but still a pretty good hand as the dealer.
Yeah, the pair did end up being the issue for the Sanshoku here.
But it's a 3900 and Igmira goes for it. Alright, 39 versus
so
77.
Okay.
1
one
versus
ID
3.
long.
G is that's no Yaku, so yeah, that's gonna be a really tough dodge. You can see ID Pawn G, lots of like two
Alright.
Oh,
wow,
huge.
what a draw. There we go. Yeah, so easy Mangan here.
Ipatsumo, Hugh says.
Yeah, just enough for the 40 for that extra juicy 300 points. Very nice demo for here. Grabs the second place, and now we're in East 4 already. Pretty fast.
And
game.
we already have a little bit of separation here between first and second and third and fourth. We'll see what Idipon and Buckets do to kind of narrow this gap. Oh, double East for Hugh.
So good. But Idapon's hand is also pretty good.
Well,
So
and we
Mira,
could-
I don't know if don't want to make it complicated or anything like that, but like, is there a way to like turn on the numbers for the tiles? Maybe that might help some of our viewers here. I don't know if it's something you can just turn on right now, or is it it's stuck. So
I can go outside and turn it on real quick.
yeah, I think that might help some viewers here.
Alright.
we're gonna come back and Hugh is going to have won Honitsu Dora 2 double East.
Alright. Sorry about that, everyone.
I love how you just instinctively clicked Buckets. You were just drawn to Buckets immediately.
I definitely am. Alright, looks like we're at turn 6.
Yeah, we have this G is a little off.
Oh!
Wow.
Instantly rewarded for not taking the chi. But the tuner gone, so I guess it doesn't matter.
The greens
Could
are...
be your pair.
Yeah, the Hatsu.
Did I say Chun? I mean the Hatsu.
Hatsu, yeah. But still, you could use it as a pair, pawn the east, pawn the 1 pin, or whatever.
Oh, Egmiru actually has an incredible Ishanten on the left.
Oh wow, 258 mon, 25 so, 6-9 pin. Very wide Ishanten.
Well, I guess 7 pin, 8 pin don't work because then the pairs are too much.
Have a 6-9 pin though.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Perhaps
Oh
it's just-
god, just drawing the third
Oh.
east.
Phew.
What a monster.
Drop the tune here, I think.
I guess you
right?
can say
I
his
mean,
hand is huge. Sorry.
huge.
I'm very glad that you made sure to re-emphasize that because I did miss it when you said it the first time. Oh my god.
Oh.
A 3-sided weight for this garbage? 3 pin, 6 pin, 9 pin, Honitsu, double Yakuhai, 9 pin is Itsu.
Yeah,
It's-
9 pin would be
No!
Oh, it's 500 already, and Egmiru does do it.
Ooh, ouch.
What a Dama!
Oh, that's 12k.
Zoinkaroonies.
Yeah, closed half flush is not very common. That is definitely a huge swing here, and Hugh being in a pretty big lead here, and still heaping dealer.
And the 1 pin being the only overflow.
Here, another Honitsu looking hand here. Shimo is that's a pretty shiny hand, and also looks
Pawn.
like a Tanyao. Kami, like there too, also has some good value and some good blocks as well. And buckets maybe like pawn the green dragon and go. Like I think that's so everyone has some pros and cons on their hand. Like no one's hand is like just like reachy right now, but like definitely have potential.
In terms of speed, I do think Bucket's hand is the fastest.
Yeah, it will depend on when ID pawn will drop the green dragon. That is if ever. That
Well,
we
but
resist-
now Hugh with another Honitsu, but with 2 guest wins this time. So that should be pretty easy to open.
Mhm.
Actually taking the chi already.
Wow, that is so fast.
Oh wow.
Adopon
ID
is going
pawn
to
has,
play one of them.
Everyone's honors here, so depends on what order they get dropped.
It's giving away
affects the
honors.
game.
Here's your honor. Here's your honor. Oh, actually play Sanzo.
Not yet. Yeah, not yet.
I mean,
Yeah,
because now that Hugh has the North Call, you know something fishy's going on, and that makes dropping the live Hatsu or the live Haku a lot more sus.
I mean the south.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh, that is unbelievable. Which tower is Adopon gonna play? It has to be one of the dragons. Or 8-man, actually.
Oh, it could start
Ooh.
defending now, though. It is possible.
Oh,
Like, okay,
defending in
well,
last
just-
place.
A tight last though. You're not. It's
Yeah.
only East 4. You're not super far behind. I don't hate this. Like, if someone else deals in a dealer, that's the easiest way for you to prove your position right now.
That is true. Speaking of dealer's position, that last deal-in was the best outcome Hugh could have hoped for.
Oh,
Oh.
absolutely. Well, especially since Egmiru was building such an efficient hand. We do have the reaching out from buckets, waiting 3-mon, 6-mon. That is reaching Nomi.
Oh.
Hmm.
There's a Ipatsumo emote. Is he gonna get it?
Well, now the Haku and the Hatsu feel. What else? 8-mon is safe,
That is
but
really
8-mon is
scary.
also Manzu.
Places so do.
Eek.
Oh!
Oh my god!
Didn't need any help there. Wow.
Wow! Hugh,
Final Haku!
another 340 from Hugh.
Oh man, Hugh's gonna yeah, definitely going towards a big lead here. Oh, yeah, I see a con possibility over on ID pawn.
Not
maybe in a
yet,
bit.
probably.
Yeah, not yet. It's just I see 4 of them, so here.
It'll come. That's 32 food that we're just gonna put in our pocket for later.
Mm-hmm.
It does need a 4-so before he cons. If a 2-so comes, he'll probably not con.
Con, then call Ricci waiting 1-so, 4-so. Easy.
Oh. Yeah, con 1-so, wait for 1-4-so. Makes total sense. Yu's hand is interesting. He can go for Chito, he can go for Tanya, or just a Richinomi.
As much as I love Chitoi, it really would be a shame for that to be all this hand becomes. They're just such good shapes.
Oh, buckets. Yishanten. Another Richinomi. But pretty fast.
A Kutsuki Ishanten, no less. Very, very sticky.
Very sticky.
Very sticky. Nice. I probably place the 4-pin here. Oh, instead chooses the 9-mon.
Oh.
Wow, so actually didn't accept the move forward in Shanten, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, you're still Ishanten if you draw 8
Yeah,
mon.
it's still
Okay,
Ishanten, but
works.
yeah, you definitely lose some stuff here. Oh, 6-mon, 1-pin
Shampoo.
Shampoo.
It's fast
I don't
Richie
see
from
anyone.
buckets.
Okay.
Oh,
I
he was
think the
definitely
6-mon
gonna
is this 6-mon is a tiny bit loose. We'll see what happens. It's more likely for it to be a 2-sided weight, but if Hugh draws a 4-mon, 7-mon, then like that would be like a forced shampoo in that case. So the
could come
6-mon would
out.
Not be. Yeah.
Well, this 4-so looks so bad with the 5-so Richie.
Okay,
Yeah,
we have a fold here.
Not necessarily a full fold yet. The 2-pin is safe. I wouldn't be surprised to see Hugh come back and Mawashi this. It's still keeping a lot of good shapes in hand.
Oh, Adapon. Completes the shape.
Yeah, that the chance of conning is a little lower, but not completely out of it.
Right. Miru actually pushes 4-so for Hugh to play. And now Hugh is back to Ishanten. For Ritan though.
Was Tenpai. The 4-so was.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Was Tenpai, just didn't take the Ricci immediately.
Yeah.
Is waiting for
Wow,
him.
that's
It was for Ritan, and
okay. Yeah, folding now.
he was just looking for
Well,
the
it's still
fold.
not a full fold, but like there was some folding going on there because of the dropping the 4-so there.
Right, just for a quick little report, Bucket's waiting for a Shampon, 3 left in the wall, and Egg Miro waiting for Kanchan 4-man. Only 1 left in the wall because Hugh has 3 of them in his hand.
There's a 7. Oh, 4-mon Nakasuji. But it's not Nakasuji to... Well, it is Nakasuji to Buckets. The 1-mon was dropped after.
Yeah, this 4-man
Well,
may be
interesting
loose.
in that.
But
Oh,
Buckets...
one-hit Sumo.
Ooh, Richitsumo.
Okay. Just Regisumo.
Big Fu action. 2700.
Yeah, so stopping Hugh's dealership and getting into a tiny bit more secure second, going to south round here.
Well, we see Hugh is immediately going Atazuke here.
That takes discipline, I
that's-
think.
This still could become Toy Toy, I suppose. Now that we have another pair.
Yeah, so Buckets has the Haku here. That Hugh will need to complete a hand. So again, depends on when now it gets dropped now. So it makes the hand completion a lot easier.
Hugh with the headless. Kind of, not really.
Yeah, it's a very awkward headless. Like the 8-pin and the 6-pin can be heads.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty wide Shantan for Hugh. Bucket's getting good tiles. First drawing the 4-man and now the 3-pin.
Yeah, time to swing out these.
He has to drop both of the Doras for the Tenpai though. Miru with the Red Dragon draw 1.
Yeah, everyone has.
Tenpai.
Tempai.
Yeah, that's.
6-9, so Bucket's holding 5 of Miru's waiting tiles.
Bucket's just hoarding all of those tiles.
Does not drop the 5, so
Tenpai here.
4. Oh, drops 9-pin. Okay.
right. You're waiting for
6, 7.
4, 6, 7.
Oh, and 4.
Yeah,
4,
4,
6,
6, 7.
Just 4, 6, 7.
4, 6, 7. Yeah, multi-sided weight.
6,
Yeah,
9.
if you drop the 6-pin, you end up on just 4-pin, 7-pin. So the 9-pin, a very good drop there to get the extra tile.
So we have buckets on the Ricci dropping the red 5 not punished. Oh,
Oh!
that deals in yeah. It's not that bad, but yeah, deal in there.
The fake Ipatsu. Dealing into Mirror for 2000. But that's definitely a Ricci for Buckets, I'd say.
Yeah, you have a Dora, you have a good weight, 2-pin, 5-pin.
Okay. So ID pawn here, quick hand here probably. Maybe even Chanta over there. Nope, dropping the 1-pin makes it not a Chanta. And dealer here looks like a pretty standard hand. 2 Shantan. Just the shapes are not that great. And looking at Shimo, yeah, it's just pretty normal hands around the board here, except ID pawn, which is a really fast hand. It's already E-Shantan. At some point, like, you have to drop the white dragon, which then will prompt everyone to drop it because
Right upon with the double bad shape
everyone
Ishantan
has one
here.
of them.
But they do have 2 Hans already, so it's not the worst hand in the world.
I mean, if One-So comes out, do you consider pawning One-So, dropping 8-9 mon, and aiming for Dorotanki?
I think that's a good idea. I mean, being in last by some margin.
Oh!
Oh, there's a con.
Ah,
Let's see.
do it!
Con.
32 Fu!
5 mon, the new Dora, does not help Idapon.
Does it keep the
does
Liangkan?
help Egmiru, though.
Oh,
Well, chooses to break 8-9 man now.
yeah. You're not wrong. You're right about trying to hold the Oh, okay.
There it is.
Oh my god.
Oh, and now we're gonna have the dealer Ricci with 2 indicators. Just waiting on 7 mon, though.
Yeah, buckets really likes the Kanchan, so that's the preferred weight here. Like, if it's like a 2-sided weight, buckets won't like it, and buckets won't win on that either. So this is the best weight for buckets, as we know it.
Idapon also getting Tenpai.
Tenpai here.
Ooh, with the Tanki weight, that is... What is that?
Oh, 7 mon is
That is
that's not
70 Fu.
Yeah, the 2 mon is safe as well. So Hugh has safe tiles. Oh my god, you're right. That is just an absurd amount of fu.
yeah. So 32 for the close green dragon, and then 4 each. So 30. So that's 40, 42. Yeah.
70
so,
Fu already.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a 70 fu hand.
Oh no!
2. Panu, unlucky. Okay.
Unlucky.
The 9 pawn was was definitely the safer drop there than
Yeah.
the 2-pin. The 2-pin looks very live.
As much as you want to keep Tenpai, you don't want to do into dealer Ricci for no
What the
reason.
hell's going on with Egmiru's hand?
Yeah, I'm looking at that. That is.
It's Ishanten.
It's
with 3
Ishanten.
Dora.
It could be a chase.
You really want to draw 7
Ooh.
mon, and then I guess you'd be 3 mon 5 so Shabo with Dora 3 Peiko.
556. Does Amiri drop the 5-man here? Or
I'm thinking like
5-so?
Igmaru probably like maybe even like have to like draw something and then like it's suddenly a Chinitsu with with a
No
whole lot
way.
of Dora and all of that too.
You know, I don't think 5-so would have been much worse of a drop than 6-so
Yeah.
there. Like they seem roughly equivalent to me with 3-4-so out. So I wonder if keeping the 5-6 would have been
I think
a little
5-so is
bit
better.
better.
even.
Oh,
5-pin save, 5-pin save.
okay.
But
Well,
now
those-
the 2-pin Suji
Mm-hmm.
for Idapon.
The 6-0 is a little better against ID pawn there. I mean, it is at least drop once and wouldn't deal into like a toy. But oh, there's
Q
a 5.
also Ishan 10. There's a 5-so, and I think you just push the 5-so.
Yeah, you could switch it once, yeah. But then like this 5 is completely stuck. But at the
2-pin.
same time, it is a bit quite a bit more risky compared to the 2-pin, which is Suji to the 5-pin. So here, yeah, this 2-pin's fine. 1-mon maybe, 2 or some other safe tile.
Oh, there's
that's
Tenpai.
Tenpai.
Which
8-mon
tile
for
do you
4-7
play?
weight. Oh, it calls Ricci! Has faith that it'll come. Ricci
Wow.
Dora 3.
How many?
Ipei... Ooh, go ahead, sorry.
So the 7-mon here actually double deals in, but I guess
Oh!
There's
that
the
deals in there.
4-mon!
Wow. Buckets. Ouch. Okay, no
Nora.
more. But
What a
I already
nice
got
chase
two-
from
two out of
Miru.
it. Oh, buckets.
Unfortunate for Buckets. Pretty early, turn 7 Ricci. Got chased.
Well, and it's South 3 now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's South 3 with a very interesting discrepancy in scores. Hugh, our final dealer, is still up 23k on second. And then Agmiru, 15k up on third at 32.4. And then Idapon and Buckets right there hanging together at 17.5 and 14.5. So we have a really intense battle for last place and third place here.
Also remember that in South 4, like if Hugh continues the dealership, like it is like a tournament league rules that like the game just doesn't end until Hugh loses the dealership. So
It's true.
like still a lot of like if Hugh gets some good flow there, like could increase the lead and help the team.
Right. I do want to switch the attention to Buckets' hand because he is already in Ishan 10.
Mm-hmm.
And also for Miru. Oh! Miru played the 2, so I was going to say with the dealership here, maybe going for 2-3-4 Sanchoku is to wait for first place.
I think you're right. Yeah, that's the definitely should try for value if without like sacking too much but like okay, so now maybe it's a Tanyao. It is possible.
Bucket's not taking the south. That hand has no value unless even a direct hit on Idapon would not be enough to change position with the south there. So that makes sense passing there.
I think you
Yeah,
would.
also the south pawning that still doesn't get to Tenpai, so it doesn't actually do that much. But yeah,
Ooh.
buckets like winning 1,000 here doesn't really do it.
Q Dama waiting 5-so, 8-so, Pinfu.
Mm.
I mean, this feels like it has to
Evil.
come out of Idapon's hand. Like,
Yeah.
the 8-so's Dora. I guess.
There's no way he
If you draw
keeps both of them,
7-so,
right? Yeah, the only way is to draw 7-so. No! Even with the 7-so draw, you still play 5-so.
Yeah, no, that's If you draw 7-so, deal in on 5-so more than
Yeah.
likely. Or if Agmiru draws the 8-so, we'll probably deal in on 5-so.
Oh!
Oh, but there's a red 5. Now they both might stay in hand.
Oh. ordinary events.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's one of the few draws that could happen. Like you can then now drop the east and keep both of those shapes.
pretty good
And
upgrade for
at the
buckets
same
there.
time, yeah, also gets an incredible draw.
Ooh.
Oh,
Now it's Igmaru's turn to get stuck here.
oh, Mirrodil's in first before
that- that's,
Idapon.
I mean, honestly, that's almost Sashikomi from
Yeah.
Miru. Both Buckets and Idapon could have created hands that were pretty valuable if they were able to get to Ricci. So the small deal in probably the easiest way for Egmiru to keep position. I'm sure it wasn't on purpose, but
Yeah, paying 1,000 to shift the dealership. I'll take that any day. Alright, but it is all last.
all right. Do you let the game end if you're Hugh, or do you go for Junchan Sanshoku?
Wow, Junchan Sanshoku. Yeah, there we go. I mean,
Junchan Sanchoku for sure.
but he did drop the north first. If this is a full attack, then like keeping the north and dropping the 6 mana in turn 1 is so this is like a little bit halfway, but like it does look it still looks like a Chanta.
Let's not underplay just Ricci Sanchoku alone is 7/7 for this hand.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we're 2 Shanten.
Oh
We're
my
in
god.
Shanten now. Oh
What
my
is
God.
this?
Hugh's dealership flow is insane.
What? He has a Chanta Sanchoku chance. This is...
Yeah, Chanta SSK.
That is
probably
crazy.
Ricci, so for guaranteed 4 hands.
Do you open?
No, you
if
don't.
7 mana.
Just
No,
Dama.
no, you don't. You just draw it. You're Hugh.
Dama
You're
is
fucking Hugh,
forehand.
Of course you just do it. Oh my god.
Dama forehand.
Oh, so we have so we have to keep this closed.
Mm.
So, oh,
Idapon going for
Oh,
Chi Toy.
interesting. 4 souls G toy. Yeah, this is gonna be a push in most cases. Like considering there's no safe tile at all. Oh, okay.
That mirror is now gonna
Yeah,
drop
so
it.
The 7 monsters aren't gonna come out that easily. Yeah, he was just pushing.
So
I
for
mean, this
Hugh,
is such a great hand.
yeah.
There's
For Hugh,
one
there's
left.
only one tile
there's
left
a,
in the wall.
Suchi trap. Okay.
But for Idapon, there are 3 left. So 1 versus 3.
Yeah, ID pawn this 4 soul is I don't see any on the board right now, but definitely like if someone draws it, it's unlikely to come out. But probably
If
have to
Buckets
either
draws it,
symbol-
Buckets will play it because Buckets is in Ishan 10 already.
I'm not
Okay.
in general a huge fan of the Forso Ricci, just because there's so many better Tonkis, and with Forso not being Dora, you can always change it later.
That is true.
Yeah, Buckets winning this hand does
Grant him 3rd place. Yeah.
right. So that's important.
You just
Uh,
keep it. Oh!
There it is!
Oh, oh,
Oh my god!
oh.
Disaster!
Super
Oh,
unfortunate
Buckets.
for Buckets, paying 12k more.
Chanta, close Chanta Sanshoku. Wow. How often do you see that?
That's really beautiful. And a small sushi?
Oh. Ooh, okay. I mean the west. Oh.
Nah.
no,
Aw.
no
Hugh
dreams.
thought about it. Hugh was kind of had it in the tank there.
Like I wouldn't. I would just drop the 9 pin and see what happens. What if you draw the east very fast?
Yeah.
All right, here's a tactical question for y'all. If you're Idapon here, how willing are you to just take a cheap win if you're able to get one?
Any day of the week.
I think the issue is like the hand. It could be a cheat toy. In that case, it could be enough. But otherwise, the gap between 3rd and 2nd is pretty significant. Like it's really hard to unless like you have a shortcut to Hanuman, then
I
that's,
agree. It's way too
yeah,
big of a gap for you to try for anything big.
Well, and Hugh's hand just silly here again. I mean,
Yeah. Just pawn south, get into Senpai.
the pawn south. Hugh's gonna draw the south. What are you talking about?
Oh,
This is-
yeah, sorry. He's gonna draw it himself.
I mean, no one else has it.
Start moving forward here.
Miru's hand is Ishan 10. 2 months,
Yeah, that's
7
Ishan
months,
10.
360.
Bucket's not wanting the Anko of 5-pin there.
Oh,
Oh, you're going for it.
Atazuke!
Atsusuke.
Again, that takes discipline. I really like this.
Oh boy, this is horrifying. Well, now do
Now
we
that's-
see?
Oh,
Oh yeah, do we see the Ricci from Egmiru? He really okay
Not yet.
doesn't.
Not yet. Not yet.
interesting.
It could be a wait one turn for Ricci as But let's see.
Nah.
We have seen Egmiru do that before.
Really?
Once this Hanchan Egmiru has waited one turn before calling the Ricci. Scary Haku. Does end up discarding it.
Still not reaching. Buckets. Chitoi Ishan 10 actually.
Yeah,
Trying to go for that
Buckets,
Hanuman ticket.
yeah, without the without Dora on it, then it's okay. We have finally have a Ricci.
There's the Tsumagiri Ricci. Just waiting for Kanchan 7 man. 2 left in
And
the
you
wall.
can be sure that Hugh caught that. Like Hugh knows that was a Sumagiri Ricci.
Yeah. At this level.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Katsu round draws the south. This is the
Ipatsu.
This is the
Ipatsu, on that one.
This is the second time Egmiru has been in such great shape, and then on Hugh's dealership has had a good hand and dealt in. This time in Ricci, last time it wasn't in Ricci, but
Oh, it's so
Hugh's
heartbreaking.
dealership has been
I see
disaster for
Egmiru
Egmiru.
has an interesting hand here. I see. Oh, that wasn't what I thought would happen, but okay. I
After
thought
all,
it could
Egmiru
be,
is still second place, but yeah,
Oh,
Hugh's
yeah,
just
I see.
holding everyone hostage right now.
I mean, Egmiru is gonna try and escape this though. Like this is gonna
Yeah.
call to make this hand not be the slowest hand ever.
Definitely.
Let's see.
Hugh not taking the Liangshan 10 earlier, but gets the Liangshan 10 anyways. Now Ishan 10.
God, these draws.
Wow.
What would y'all discard here?
Forza?
Like two pin or 4 mon here. Yeah, 2 pin is probably
Oh, interesting.
the
I-
easiest.
Yeah, the 2-pin, the being able to draw next to that Forso does feel really good.
Yeah, like here definitely Ishan 10 here. Like the idea is like you could also like 4 mon would be like trying to improve the shapes and
Mhm.
definitely going more towards the Forso, but here this is the most natural player. Okay.
Yeah, now that we have Dora.
Revive 8 man. Ishan 10. Miru. Also Ishan 10. And Miru can open. So maybe Miru will be a little bit faster.
It's all going to be about how hard it is to get that 7-so. The 7-so is the real choke point for that hand right now. You'd really like to draw, say, like a 2-so, and then ditch the 8-9 and be able to pawn into Tempai.
Yeah, but just looking at the pawn 7, so it's just not something anyone wants. It looks like.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's interesting. So we have a headless Ishan 10 now. That's that makes it quite a bit more likely for Tempire. Oh, huh. interesting decision because yeah, the 8-9 so is pretty exhausted. Even though like that 7 soul weight was still there, but he decided to clean
Yeah,
it
I
up.
guess just
Oh,
not
buckets
easy
go
to
Ricci.
pair up them.
Oh,
Huge!
we have
So you're gonna
Does Hugh
chase.
chase?
Who
It's a
just
good weight.
chases with this Nakasuji 6-man?
4 so 7 so is the weight for buckets, and that's Ricci Door 1. 5 mon 8 mon is the Ricci for Hugh, and that's Ricci Pinfu Door 1.
The value is just different, and buckets must be so scared right now.
I mean, because just nothing has gone buckets way.
Yeah. Also, 4-7 so is pretty exhausted. 4 left in the wall.
I
5.
mean, for buckets, this is not this is most likely like not enough. Like
Oh!
Oh my god.
You.
Just piling on.
yeah, Hugh trying to make this like worth like 3 wins or something like that. Just making sure.
Oh my
wow,
god.
Look at this.
Unethical.
Hugh is morally at fault for this nonsense.
Unethical. I'm
Yeah,
speechless.
Mahjong can be a streaky game, eh? So
Yeah.
yeah, Mahjong Tanoshi. So
Mahjong Tanoshi,
Okay.
indeed.
Egmiru trying to speed the hand up to try and end this absolute atrocity. Idapon with a hand that could overtake second here. A Mangon would be enough no matter who you hit or if you sumo, of course. And there's a Tanyao, there's a Dora.
Yeah.
If you can get a Ricci,
yeah, 4 hands would be enough for that.
Yeah,
so
it's a more forehand here for Idapon.
Ricci, Dora,
Tanya Zumo.
like that right now. Oh, there's a con possibility. There we go.
Interesting.
it!
Oh wow, then draws 4 pin. Yeah, not 8 mon here, I guess.
yeah, I mean, you can still drop 8-6 mon, or yeah, 8 mon first and then probably 6 mon because the 6-9 pin is still a plenty good Rion.
I want to say that's an interesting con because that really does not increase your chance of getting second place, but it increases the chance of buckets catching up to you.
Well, it can help you get second. If you're only able to get 3 Han, if you increase the fu of your hand to say 50, a 6400 sumo would be enough if you're at like 3 Han 50 fu.
Ooh, 9-pin Zumo, 6400.
Oh, the south. Oh, the buckets. I guess buckets wait until someone reaches and then throws the south. Right now it's not the best time.
Hugh?
Oh my god, Hugh.
Uh-oh.
Now
Idapon
we have
with the
Chin
reaching.
for Idapon.
6-9 pin. Well, 3-6-9 pin, but he can't the 3s. So 4 left in the wall.
Yeah, Dora Fury. Oh nope, didn't do it yet. Oh, okay.
Egmiru thinking
Yeah,
about
I mean,
the
this
chi.
is Tenpai.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh, and then draws the 9 pin.
Decides to
Okay.
play it safe.
Yeah, went
Probably just Genbutsu
Sure.
and then play 777 man after that.
You can start with
Yeah.
8 mon here. Yeah, there we go. Pawn doesn't do anything.
Miru. I think Miru should fold here. Oh, place the 9 pin.
that
Oh!
deals in. Oh my god.
That grants
that's not a
Idapon the
reversal.
3rd place. I mean 2nd
Yeah,
place.
Absolutely. And there it is, the 3 Han 50 fu. But it's the direct, so it didn't even need to be that big for the direct. And that is a great little 2nd place for Idapon.
Ooh.
Yeah, small win by Hugh. Yeah, just almost a 200k, but not quite yet.
I I have to do this. I'm the host. All right. We have Hugh in first place with 71.1 UMA earned for his team.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy. In second place, we have Idopon with -4. In third place, we have Miru or Egg Miru with -20.8. And in fourth place, our one and only Buckets with -46.3.
Yeah, rip our predictions. Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Didn't see that one. Oh, Navitas is on.
Rip predictions indeed. We are going to watch until the end of this game before we do a little overview of what happened in the other tables.
Ooh, we're in South
Ellie
3.
has had Hugh in first and Buckets last. What a prediction! Oh, Navitas in the tank here, but do have South 4 dealer.
It looks like
Wow,
Klaus-
the cheat toy for Euclays. This is actually Euclays' second game of the day. We watched them play the first round.
Yeah. The only repeating player for today.
I can see that happening. Like it's not Suji, but like it's a bunch of free mons like there. Maybe Navitas being so far behind, it is a possibility. There's still 2 left. Oh no, there's still 1 left. So
But yeah, it looks like Cloud's Fanfare is having a pretty big lead. I don't expect them to be too pushy. Although their hand right now is really good.
Now we have the Suji trap.
Oh,
5
now we
mons
have-
fine.
And now we have 5 pairs for Cloud's Fanfare. Just discards the 5 though, because it's save.
hand. She's the 5-man going for K10, I think.
Oh. I see this Suji trap working. I don't see anything else to drop at least. 8 mon, but yeah, that's gonna work anyway. Like you can do 8 mon, but like it's just
Well, no,
Oh, Ratu!
Oh my god!
Aura too. Probably slightly inaccurate there. Like it's probably still the 8 mon. So
8-mon is definitely the best defensive tile.
Could be 8-man.
Yeah,
could be 2-pin.
that's just tragic. Well, and
Yeah.
it sounds like Navitas has kind of had a cursed game. They were saying in the chat that in the hand before this, Navitas was Ishan 10 for 10 rounds and ended up no 10.
Oh, wow.
Okay, time for the comeback here. So we just made it here in like at the right time. So what depends on whether who drops the tune first, I guess. Not yet.
We are in our last class fanfare. Yangshan 10 already drops the tune, doesn't fit his ticket.
Ooh,
Oh, new
Doesn't.
ticket.
wants more value. And like I get that you're in a deep last, but also you're so far
Now
behind.
he has a ticket. Now he has
Yeah.
a ticket.
Surely.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, I don't. Okay, this is, and I think people differ on their perspective here, and I'm curious what y'all think. But when I'm in a deep last like this and I'm final dealer, I will take a cheap hand or two because I know I have to win like 8 hands anyway, and wait for the big hand to come rather than trying to force every single hand to be large. How do y'all approach this really kind of bad situation to be in?
I think.
I mean,
Sorry, go ahead.
you go first. Okay.
Oh.
You go first.
Okay. So I think it depends on the hand as well. I don't think skipping the tune makes much sense here because your hand is just slow.
We have a con here. So like usually, like at least you like if you pass the first one, like you kind of like thinking, oh, maybe there's a second tune at some point, but passing the second one that does require you to drop the other 2 tunes, which like right now it's still kind of working out a little bit because
Oh,
like, you
wow.
do very nicely.
Those skips. granted him another Tuso, a Kanchan 4-mon, and now he's in Ishanten.
The 3-mon drop is kind of interesting there. I was thinking that we could still get 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku if we made a couple, or like one more sideways movement.
I guess Richie Tanya
I
Dora
mean,
2
like,
is enough.
personally, I'm just responding to chat here. I'll probably take the first one. Otherwise the win percentage of this hand is pretty low. But drawing really well here. But yeah,
Wow.
you can see that it's at least it delayed it until like turn 10-ish, and still no one's tempo.
Oh my god.
Wow, what some really nice draws here.
It's
Yeah.
really working out for Nefitas.
Richi Tanyao Pinfu Dora 2? Sure.
Yeah, might as well Zumo for the honeymoon.
How many
With
are
2
left?
Ura tiles too. This can very easily be a Baimon.
Yeah, everyone trying to fold here.
Yeah, you don't want to deal into to last place dealer in all last here. That'd be pretty horrible.
Your Clay's doing a good job folding.
So I think there's still a few tiles left, like maybe 2. Yeah, it's still definitely possible to sumo it.
Yeah, 2 tiles left in the wall. 2 out of 12. Plus the dead wall.
There's a Dora.
Oh, this is so breathtaking. And Han is also in Ishanten.
Just has to discard the 8-pin if the 3-so or 6-so come into hand. But it's not going to end up mattering.
And the last 2 tiles. Oh, 1 tile in the dead wall, actually. Right?
Yeah, Navitas missing the Shampoo symbol. Yeah, of course. Yep. Let's see.
Right.
Okay.
South 4 repeat
That's
1.
pretty bad
Dora
hand.
being 5-mon.
It's always comforting when as soon as the hand opens up, the commentators are like, "Oh God, that's gross. That's not good."
Mhm. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty slow.
Well, especially with Cloud's Fanfare having a pair of the Haku over there. Although that hand is slow. Like, despite being able to open, I mean, nothing is connected.
Everyone's hand is very slow. I think the Fetus has to keep some Yakuhais here and try to pair them up.
Yeah, the East was dropped once, so that's the. Yeah, the other 2. I mean, the South is a little tough. There's only 1 left. The Green Dragon, maybe. Like it is true that like nobody's like there's no like fast hands here, so maybe Navitas can draw a couple of good tiles and move ahead here.
I'm interested about your guys' thoughts. Because at this point, if I see 1 South and 1 Green Dragon in the pond, with 3 pairs in my own hand, I will be thinking about maybe going for Cheeto already.
If we didn't have the 4, 5, 6 so and the 5-pin, I think I'd be a lot more on that train of thought. Just because those would be such incredible Cheetoy tiles. But now with 2 Souths gone, we have a complete shape, and so that 5-pin is so easy to accept good shapes. It feels like a normal hand's probably still going to be the quickest way for us, even though it is still far off.
Oh, do we con that one? Probably
I don't
not.
think so.
Yeah, there we go.
Not in first place.
I probably do hold it as a safe tile, though. Like, the 1-mon isn't exactly doing much for the hand right now either, and the Haku's going to be safe to everyone later.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's true.
like you do both. Like you don't have to hold these Like the hand could just turn out to be Cheetor anyway. Like you just have to. You can still like do both. Like play the hand normally and still get Cheetor if it happens to be like that.
We do have a fourth pair now.
Yep.
Ooh, the Anko of 8-mon.
Oh, five pairs. Okay.
Probably not a reachable Cheetoy, but so with him being so far behind, this is a tough decision.
If you get the 2-pin in your
Hand.
cards.
Kanchan Forso.
There's only it's dead. Okay, so well Navitas, I think he has to. Like,
Can't
if I'm in
fold.
this position, you have to go.
Yeah.
You probably have to go Cheetor here. There's too many loose tiles that are like just looks like it would deal in. So it's probably you can. It's too late to like try to shape the hand anymore. It's probably
Just have to try.
Yeah, and 3-so is a pretty good discard. It's not a horrible discard in the Apatsu turn, since you can see that the 4-so is 1 chance.
Yeah. Lost Fanfare. Getting a closer Ishanten.
You plays Ishanten as well for Sanshoku Pinfu Tanyao.
Oh, out of
potential
nowhere.
Gyakuten hand over there, actually.
Wow, drawing 2 good tiles to play double West. That's crazy.
a little bit of defense there probably. I mean,
Oh, Navitas.
that's interesting.
Could Mawashi back into a normal hand?
But then the 4-so actually deals in, so that's
Yeah.
And there it
yeah,
is.
there we go. Just stick with Cheetor.
Unfortunate.
Ouch.
Dealing into hand. Sorry, I had
The
to do
hand
that.
wins.
The hand wins. I'm sorry. Alright. So for this table class fanfare. Sorry? Okay. So for this table class fanfare in first place with plus 40.5. Euclid's in second place with plus 16.7. And in third place winning the last hand with minus 3.2, and Navitas super unfortunate last place with minus 54. I think that's the biggest last place we have seen today, right? That's really rough. Yeah, that's the biggest last place we have seen today. All right. So now I will cover the other 2 games. The other 2 tables, excuse me, that we did not see. So for table 2, in first place we have PQNY with plus 39.8. In second place we have Daleks with 0.7. In third place we have Matsumura or JB with minus 13.3. And in fourth place we have Cloaky Hunter with minus 27.2. And for table 3, we have Bongo Wowo in first place with 22.7 Uma. In second place, we have Jinora with 9.8. In third place, we have Naru with minus 10.1. And Kakataru in fourth place with minus 22.4. Whew.
Are there any teams who have 2 first places yet? Now that we're 2 games in, is there anybody who's jumped out to a huge lead?
Let's see. Yeah. Actually, Team Muteki, or Hugh's team, had 2 first places.
Well, and with Hughes first is basically 2 firsts, so it's almost like they've got 3 first places at this point.
Yeah. Their team is currently first place overall with 89.7 Uma already in 2 games.
Wow.
That is bonkers.
Yeah, but I believe at this point I am going to step out, and Eisenman is going to come in for the final game with Mira and Wrath here. It has been a joy commentating with y'all. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's such a pleasure to work with you. Yeah, you're such a good commentator.
Look forward to the future weeks, and yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, good luck the rest of the stream, y'all, and peace out to everybody in the chat.
Thank you.
Take care. So we failed to mention that we have a let's see. We mentioned the team that won 2 games. We didn't mention the team that lost 2 games. Bucket's team has lost 2 games here, so Buckets had minus 46.3, and Kinotora has minus 20.7. Oh, Eisenman, welcome.
Hey, Rat. Hey, Mizu.
Hey.
How are things going?
Good. I was really surprised as I was watching a couple of second games on different tables, especially Navitas. They are my biggest surprise, I guess, of week 1.
Yeah, like minus 54 is definitely significant. Like Morning's team also lost twice. So we have some teams that have we have like 3 or 4 teams that have lost twice. I mean, like statistically, that's probably out of 16 teams that makes sense. So yeah, we have I'm just looking at the scores over here. I mean, so like definitely the game 3 coming up. Which game are we covering for game 3?
So for game 3, that's a very good transition actually. Here's a player introduction.
Like we have a choice, right?
The player cards.
Okay. Or go ahead. Sorry.
Alright, so we are going to take a look at table 3 for game 3, which consists of team 100% Dead Vault, Kami Take the Wheel, Long Dong Gang, and Magic Cat. And representing those teams are Zen 007, Seek, Sulastin, Reiwa Magi, and AI Bully. What comes to your mind when you take a look at those player cards?
Well, we have an AI Bully that is Saint 1, the highest ranked here, and definitely also very known to be flowful and difficult AI to play against. And Reiwa definitely and also very well known, very active player. Also, like you can see the D-win rates quite low, and but like the win rate's high and the D-win rate's low, so definitely ranked also very favored here.
Yeah, stats alone, Reiwa's win deal in deficiency. Oh, sorry, not deficiency. Deficit. It's 15.
Yeah, differential, or the difference between the 2 numbers, or is
that's pretty
very healthy. So just looking at the team's standings here, just to get a better picture. AI Bully's team is up by quite a lot at plus 55.1, because in the first game they had a huge win with 65.2 plus. So right now the team is already off to a great start. Reiwa's team's also on a positive 21.6, and then 100% dead walled Sam 007 team is at negative 9.2, which is fine. And but Kami Take the Wheel, that's a bad start, because the team is at negative 67.5. So definitely looking the team needs like a little comeback here. Otherwise, you don't want to start the week negative 100 or anything like that. So
Yeah.
that would be really tough.
So I guess the player in the spotlight here is Seeks. Because Seeks team, sorry, if Seeks gets another 4th place in the upcoming game, then the team will be having 3 last places for today.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really rough start. Anywho's in? Let's see if the game started. Yes, we have 3 more minutes to talk.
All right, maybe go get some water or make sure to stand up and stretch and before the next game comes up.
Actually, I'll let you guys take the wheel for now because I do need to take a bathroom break.
Sounds good.
I'll BRB.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so already lots of things happened in the first 2 games. I think the tournament is overall moving at a pretty good pace. I mean, we'll probably finish like 3 games in around like maybe like 3.5 hours or something like that. That's not bad. So we definitely try to move the games quick as much as possible. Obviously, the different games, like you don't know when it will end, and we try to get every one started at the same time.
That is totally understandable. I think for this season specifically, I was surprised really well when I knew that Star is sponsoring this season. If you can tell us a little bit about that, Rev.
Yeah, so so the payout or the prizes for this season is that the winning team, each player will get $8, I believe, and also will get two summon scrolls each and some amount of copper, and then the other teams, like the 2nd and 3rd place teams, will get like the like a purple gift or like or a blue gift. So officially sponsored by Star, and definitely look forward to like it's the first time that happens, so maybe next time, like also looking forward to more engagements with Star. Definitely very exciting, and just being able to be them like as the game managers or developers, being able to support the game is very good.
Yeah, for sure. And another thing that I noticed, I think this season is the biggest that we had so far in terms of like the number of teams. Even looking at the playoff structure for this season, it seemed like a complete league of itself.
Yeah, so this season we have 16 teams of 6, and definitely like the sign up was very like we had lots of sign-ups, of course, and just everyone being in a community and like learning from each other or playing as a team in a friendly and learning environment. So yeah, Ray. So I guess we can. Yeah. So time to open the hands, Mira.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, Mira's back, and AI bullies the dealer here, and oh. Okay, the tune is definitely will come soon. Just looking around here, Reiwa's a pretty nice hand, with the red 5 so as well. And Zen here just drew the 2nd Yakuhai pair. So everyone has pretty quick hands. yeah, this tune just helps the helps AI bully here.
Everyone's having pretty fast hands here. Reiwa completes a sequence. Can choose
Yeah,
between
here
the
it's-
Kanchan 7-so or the Kanchan 6-man.
Right. This one, like, usually that's the worst Kanchan here. Like the 5 and 7 mon allows for a 4th, or okay, or you just
Oh!
draw it directly for Ricci.
Wow, what a draw. So Richard pin for draw 1 here for Reiwa. But AI
So
bully.
for 7 pin, we're looking at 1, 2, 3. So 4 of them in people's hands, 1 of them in the indicator. So there's still 3 left here.
3 left in the wall. But AI bully also in Ishan's hand. And I imagine it's the dealer. And the 8-so being Genbutsu. He's gonna chase.
Mm-hmm.
3-6 pin does look a little bit sketchy though.
Yeah, Steeler though probably still worth a go. I mean, like the 1 mons are safe. I mean, that's another way of going about. But
Yeah,
if
easy
this
Mawashi there.
yeah, if this comes in, then yeah, it's gonna be a push.
So AI bully going for 4-7 man weight. Also 3 left in the wall. 3 versus 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the 4-7 pin is pretty locked up here.
AI
That's
bully
not-
goes for the
Oh, there we go. Quick sumo here.
3,000 for AI bully.
Mhm. Okay, so,
So we
that's
have-
a quick start. This
so we
dealer
have-
hand is not so great. So looking around, Breiwa's hand's also pretty slow. Like doesn't have 5 blocks here. Toyman's hand, yeah, it's like though I think the best hand is probably Kami's hand here. I mean, it could be Tanyao. It could be pretty fast.
I agree, Sen's hand is really easy to open.
Yeah, still needs a bit of work. So everyone's hand needs some work here. Like, oh, there's probably maybe a chi toy for AI bully here actually.
Definitely not forcing it. You can also see it as 5 blocks. Pawning the green dragon is probably the easiest way to tempai.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, another option was to okay, that's an easy pawn. Like another like an option was to just take the 1 mon and just yeah, okay. So here it's we're picking up speed here. A favored like other than Kami here, which is also I believe that's an Ishan 10 as well. So
It is. 3-7 man champon with a 4 pin kanchan. 1 pin doesn't work.
yeah, notice that AI bully here throwing the 3 pin, losing 2 pin its acceptance, and therefore drawing 2 pin and kind of a slight backfire here. Okay, but still got tempai on this one without losing too much. Well, this 7-so is really loose.
Really loose for Magi. But I imagine he's gonna play 4-so before the 7-so even. 6 though. Oh, 6 Ishan 10. Still folds.
Wow.
What a fold.
Yeah. Well, the thing about folding here is like, there's definitely you could fold that one, but like deal into the other one. I mean, it's a really tough fold here. Probably like it is a good idea to kind of hang on here a little bit. Like the hand is not really working. But,
It's especially a surprising fold for me because his team had 2 last places.
mm. It's definitely very
Oh.
tough. Oh, we have a toy here actually.
Wow.
8 so Dakatanki.
Not too bad of a wait.
Yeah, you can also like switch it at any point, but right now it is live. It is you can draw it. You can just draw it. Oh,
And this is
okay, that doesn't
340
quite
fu.
work.
That's another
It
7,800
is
for
gonna
you.
be a little bit tough there.
Oh, you have 5 so here. That's kind of a Suji trap. No, like no one cares about Suji here though because it is just 1 tile left. So
Yeah. Seeks correctly folding. Holding 6 steel in tiles in his hand.
yeah.
Definitely shows class here. Ooh. Zabuli play the 5-pin, he does.
Wow. Yeah, with 1 tile left, what can you do? But yeah, definitely a good, very nice dodge by Seeks there. Like there were many different opportunities to deal in there. So
Yeah. Reiwa. Not reaching that pin fu.
yep, Dama Pinfu.
I'm actually not too sure about that Dama, but I wasn't paying too much attention to his hand.
Yeah, most likely. I mean he's not folding, and we have one person going Hadaka, so I think the Richie probably value wise and
Yeah.
also win rate wise makes sense.
Anyways. AI Bully. Having a really good hand. Yang Shanten already. In both normal hand direction and Cheeto direction.
Yeah, that's why like we see the 6-pin 8-mon out already. Just the hand is already like the shapes are locked in, so you don't need these extra bits here.
It's overall
Just,
super good hand.
okay, here maybe in the north here then maybe. Or that.
Seeks getting a triplet of 3 pins. Decides to go for the 1-so first. Just locking in the Tanya. Reiwa also Ishanten.
That's probably a chi.
I'm
It's
interested.
an easy she.
I'm
Oh,
interested.
can you do
Aizaman,
it?
if you were Reiwa last round, would you have Richie?
I wouldn't have reached. Again, if I'm playing the long game and still the beginning of the game, probably I wouldn't. Like my only condition to Richie, if I am a dealer and I really have something to offer, if it's less than that, it is not worth it. Because again, my strategy is to always try to control the flow and
Wow.
to try to lock off any dealership.
Oh my god. So we have all of a sudden that was Ipatsu Richie Ipatsu there, Ron, on 2-mon like Shampoo here, and Ray was off to a pretty good start here. Still dealer as well. This hand looks interesting.
Yeah, pretty rough from Seeks after showing that masterful dodge in Ace 1. Deals in on a Patsu.
Yeah, I didn't like had enough attention there. Didn't expect that one, but probably like ran out of tiles and try to
Yeah.
do the normal some type of
Six
normal move.
Six
and
hand just had a
unlucky.
lot of value
Mm.
and a lot of outs, but most of the tiles were middle. Alright, is to repeat one. 9-man Dora. Only Seeks holds 1 Dora. Otherwise, other
Yeah.
hands looks pretty slow. Maybe other than Sen's hand, they can go for open Tanya.
That's a good draw there.
Oh, that's a good draw, yeah.
It's already a
Complete Ishan 10.
so-called perfect Ishan 10 shape. Yeah, I don't think anyone's hand is even close. Oh, there's a Cheetoy here. Possibilities here though. Like the dealer here, 4 pairs. We'll definitely take more time, but
Yeah.
probably time to throw the east then, I guess. Unless you or the south, you don't need to keep both.
Seeks also just drew the 8 so just now.
Cheetoy sushi, yes.
Oh, the mini sushi, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it draws the 5
The
man.
really small sushi, yes.
Does play the Dora 9 man. Yeah, Seek's hand is coming together. Zen, of course. Still rocking that complete or perfect Ishan 10. Ooh, Seeks. Just upgrade after upgrade.
Yeah, drawing really well here.
Place
Okay,
the 8
getting rid of the,
first.
Yeah, getting rid of the double shape there.
But since he's headless, I think even if you want to break 8-9 block, you play the 9 first in case you draw 7 and go no baton.
Yeah, that's the more yeah, now that there's a Ricci, this 5 is really stuck.
Yeah.
Like before the Ricci, probably like, oh, we have a Ishan 10 here too. Oh, yeah, that's a straight fold. Yeah, that's right.
Just folding. And also interesting Ricci from Sen, not taking the pin through weight. Oh, there's a 6 pin. Not taking the pin for weight, instead goes for Ricci Nomi. That's rough.
I mean, like this one's definitely like you take the worst weight here, right? That's mostly playing for tricks here. I mean, otherwise it's just straight up pinfu. So yeah, you would have won a few times probably. So.
You were struggling to find it how to fold. I think 9-toes and Wests are pretty good.
Also, the Wests are pretty legit.
Yeah. Oh, 7 pin is Gambit first. Seeks again, just full folding. AI Bully's hand is interesting. It's a very pushable hand, actually.
For some reason, he still didn't fold completely. What
It's 1 pin
would
here.
you do on your side?
I think in general, I think pretty much everyone should be folding by now. I mean, like there's no K10 or anything like that. So at this moment, at least, like maybe there were some opportunities to K10 slightly before this, but right now it's way too late. So it's probably a fold, just a full fold at this point.
Yeah, after this draw. Maybe like 2 turns before, when AI Bully played the 1 pin, that hand is still very pushable.
Yeah, we had the 9 man that's kind of like loose there, and it's not clear whether it's safe or not. So, like we had like a 2-9 man there, which is kind of like not quite sure about it. Okay, so yeah, no win on the Shampon, but got the 3,000 out of it.
I'm going to a draw, and now we're in E3, with Seeks being the dealer. Dora 1 so, Reiwa has 2 of them.
Just quick glance around. AI Bully probably has at least in terms of speed, the best, the fastest hand there. Other hands looks like they need a lot of work. The dealer hands also like not too bad. Like you will need a couple of good draws. It is a free Shantan, so maybe even a 2-3-4 maybe. But
It's
I think
actually a
AI Bully
possibility.
probably at this moment is slightly ahead here.
I don't see I don't think we're gonna see any Tempai before turn 9.
Yeah, this free soul is a pretty decent draw here. Yeah. I would probably just break the 8-9 pin here there for AI Bully. So like we have the overlapping shape, like 5, 6, and 8-9 pin. Both of them are fighting for a 7 pin, so it's usually not ideal. Now it's Ishan turn, still have that overlapping shape. But AI Bully, like the hand has moved like a lot faster. You could like get a recheat like at some point.
It's a little bit weird to, like, even if you want to split them into 2 blocks, you still play the 9 pin first, right?
I mean, it's about like if you throw the 8-9 pin, then you can maybe like instead have like imagine like subbing them with like a 4 soul and a 6 pin.
Yeah. That's not my question. So even if you want to keep a block with the 8 pin, you still keep 6 8 pin instead of 8-9 pin, right?
Well, the block there is like the 8-9 pin, like the 5-6 pin by itself is a block, right? So
yeah,
and then like if you drop the 9, then you're probably at the same time dropping the 8 as well, because the red 5 pin is part of the 5-6, and 5-6-6 is still by itself only 1 block. So but the 8-9 pin by like it's a independent block in a 5 block theory.
all right.
We have
Sen getting
we have a Ricci
Senpai.
here, I think, or Dama, depending on style of play here.
Maybe another Shampon? Not this time.
That was what I was about to say, but
Yeah.
the normal the normal play here.
This time. But Sikhs also having an Ishan 10 pin fill here. Sen waiting for 3-6 man. 4 left in the wall. Sorry, 3 left.
Okay, we have 6 starting to fold here. Like the number of tiles to defend is not very high. Like there might be people that look at this and just don't have enough tiles to fold. So there'll be some okay, AI Bully, that's a full fold. So I think like Reiwa still have some chances for that is still an Ishan 10, but otherwise the other 2 players are probably folding here.
So far all I'm seeing is Sikhs really folds against Ricci.
Like again, there was this one hand that like that Ipatsu'd, but yeah, it is playing very disciplined. We have a Ricci Sumo Pinfu red 5 for 4 hands.
It's Sen finishing the pinfoot Zimo. Now we're in Ace 4. Sen grabbing the dealership with double ton in his hands. Does not have a Dora in his hand though.
Yeah, now it's Mochi with AI Bully, so they'll be each having their own pair to play with here. Yeah, that makes the hand both of these hands are quite a bit slower. I mean, AI Bully, he could use that for yeah, as a pair. For Sen, this is a bit more difficult because there's a second pair of Igmon here, and the shapes in okay draws it right here. Okay, that helps quite a bit. So it's a 2 Shanten. Oh, AI Bully's not gonna like this one. Yeah, the E's are stuck, so it's not gonna. Oh, 456 SSK though, so that is the Yaku. Mm. Okay, doing the Sanshoku of 456 of each color. Sans hand looks very nice now. The normal Ishan 10. Good shape Ishan 10 here. So AI Bully just has Yaku for this shape. Oh, that's Tenpai.
Yeah, I believe actually getting the Sanchoku Tenpai instead of waiting for the double east. Of course, he can still take it, but we, the observers, know there are Mochi Mochi. Since
So
Ishan
both hands
is not
still
bad.
kind of can work. 5 mon, there's still there's only one left. One of them is in Seek's hand, and that's a red 5. One of them is in the indicator, and one of them is in Zan's hand. It's locked up. So there's still one left.
Right. Reiwa going for Richi Ippei Kodora 1. Also waiting for the 5 man.
Wow, that's it's very interesting. Yeah, both of them have the Kanchan 4-6 waiting for 5. Yeah, it's I would say in
Oh!
AI Bully draws it first. Wow. That's the last one, so yeah. Like if someone else draws it, it's unlikely to come out, so.
Ooh! AI Bully wins the race of getting that 5 man.
Oh, this looks like a pretty nice hand.
AI Bully actually still in 3rd place, but there's like 3 players with a little bit of a positive, while Seeks is in last place. And we really want to see Seeks with some hands completed here, or else his team is going to be having 3 last places.
Yeah, definitely at this moment not looking great. You will need a big dealer turn.
AI Bully having a pretty good hands. Now Shanten can also open for the green dragon.
Okay, there. Yeah, it's probably a tick. Oh. Yeah, 7 mon is it's definitely like you keep the 7 mon there for the Kutsuki Ishanten, but oh.
But Eito is Dora. That's probably why.
Oh, I see. Well, the thing is, AI Bully didn't take the 1 pin either, so.
Oh, not taking 1 pin is interesting. But
Okay,
now
he drew
that's
the red 5 though.
wow.
It's now it's actually
5800.
yeah, forcing the 8-0 here, which is I mean 6 could actually maybe but like single waiting on Dora is pretty tough.
Pretty interesting choice. Definitely some value versus speed shenanigans earlier. But yes, I believe Tenpai with Kanchan Eitsu, 211 the wall. Seeks getting that 7 pin though. That is that's
I
a
see
deal.
that, yeah, trying to squeeze it through early and try to squeeze it, but yeah, we got like this was Tenpai like 2 turns before that, so it wasn't possible to squeeze.
Wow. Unfortunate dealing into
So-
another 5800 and AI Bully grabbing 1st place after that win.
Yeah, definitely some like very interesting play there. I mean, I think a lot of people would have like taken that Yakuhai and just speed it, but
Yeah.
like that was more of a trying to get a lot more value out of it by taking that block and waiting on the Dora instead. Yep, AI bully doing what he knows best. So
Alright, I have a question for Eisenman. Which hand do you like the most right now?
Right now, I am tend to be a little bit biased towards AI bully hand seems to have the potential there, but there are a few hurdles that kind of worrying me, especially the Kanchan for the 1-3 Manzo tile. It would be a little bit tough to fill that.
yeah, I think there's definitely different pros and cons here. I mean, now Six completed a Kanchan that helps us speed a lot. AI bully is still, of course, being dealer and even potential
Oh,
a little bit potential SSK, but
yeah.
okay, that's also Ishanten.
Guess
so
the Ishanten.
definitely
Both
a,
Seeks and AI Bully is in Ishanten. Reiwa building towards the Tanya door too. Actually,
yeah,
Ishanten.
Dora's also a bit loose there, so it's
Yeah.
it's gonna take a bit of more time here for Reiwa.
Interesting choice on the 7 so here.
Yeah, the normal cut's definitely the 9 so
Yeah.
because here you lose the 4-7 so okay, you wait on the 2-3 one, so it didn't you didn't lose any time here, but
Didn't matter this time. Yeah, I agree. Seeks again.
That's almost Ishan, not like almost SSK, but not quite. Okay, so
Seeks again.
so that's
Folding against the Ricci right now.
yeah. I think I don't see anyone being able to do anything here.
I think Reiwa could Mawashi with the 7-man out.
Yeah. The tough thing, yeah, it's still like a it's still a 2 Shanten, and with the red 5 soul being there like that, it's just okay. 8 pin is so maybe there it's a little better here. But 2 Shanten's still really far away, so. Oh, there's a Suji trap.
The thing is, if he draws a connector with the 5, so given his position, even if he deals in, he still keeps the 3rd place right now. So I think he will go for the Senpai a little bit more.
I mean, it is against a dealer Ricci. Oh,
Ooh.
okay. Eek.
Sumo's on the
Yeah,
Dora.
the chi gave that but let's see. So free Hans 6,000. The AI bully definitely now starts building a lead on dealer here.
AI bully sets all planned. Playing 7-9 so because he knew he would never need those.
So let's see. Look around here.
AI bully's hand is
that's
interesting.
a good draw here.
I don't think you go for anything sushi here.
Yeah, the missing a few too many tiles here.
Yeah. And Magi's hand is actually, oh sorry, Reiwa's hand is actually really good.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. Okay. I mean, Sen's hand. Oh. That 5 months is a bit surprising. If anything, that could have been maybe thinking about like a little bit of thinking about Cheetoy there too. So that was probably a one pin and then like maybe
Yeah,
see what happens type of thing.
I agree. Were you going to chime in, Eisenman?
I was just looking at Zeke's hand. He just threw in the 5-man, and he has like the Dora there isolated. It can bite him as someone caused the Richie later for it, and he discarded it.
I see.
Yeah, that hand is now moving very fast and pretty good shapes. I mean, at this moment, like drawing most of the pin tiles would be either Tempai or significant improvement.
Oh, interesting skip from AI Bully. Would you guys have cheated that?
I think I think passing there is okay. Like it is a good shape and like it is possible to be a bit try for a tiny bit more here, I think.
Interesting.
At some point though, at some point this is probably a G. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. This is what you want to see, because that's the advantage of sometimes skipping, because you think one step ahead, especially if you have a shape that you're not sure of.
I think I would have taken the first one, so.
I mean, like, probably some definitely different playstyle options, and it's about like obviously getting into the immediate tempi versus giving it a little bit more. Usually, like in terms of just in general, like this one soul should not be that hard to get. So, like that, like we have one soul out, and then the second one, and then this one that got cheated was the third one. So, also like obviously someone throwing the white dragon that also.
Ooh. That being said, though, Reiwa reaching with Richie pin Fudora too.
Oh.
8-pin is an interesting throw from Zen. I agree.
Yeah, it's a defensive throw. It's still a little bit like there's still deal-in possibilities here for like if you draw the wrong thing here.
So I assume he's going to play 9-pin 9-pin if he doesn't try anything safer. Otherwise AI Bully just full folding.
Yeah, the 9 pins basically like 99.99%. So yeah, it's the if going for defense, that's the tile to go for.
Nakasuji, you gonna throw it? I think 9-pin is safer.
Yeah, with this draw probably.
Oh!
Whoop. Uh-oh.
Decides to keep Ishan-ten after playing 7-man. And deals into 7-7.
That was surprising for me.
Yikes.
It is.
Okay.
Well, anyways, with that win, Reiwa gets into a closer second place with AI Bully. And has a pretty good Tanyao hand here.
Yep. I mean, yeah, probably. I would imagine this trying to go a bit fast here, especially if there's a 4-soul. Probably.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not a bad draw either. So. It's,
oh, interesting.
Oh. Well, I wouldn't. I don't think I would have done that. I think the normal cut here, I think, would be 9-man here. Just stick with the Tanyao script here.
Yeah. 9-man for a little bit closer Tanyao, or keep 2 Liangkans and play 6-so instead. But it did the right thing. Draws the 7-so here. And now goes back to a Liangshanten. Still need a pair somewhere. Otherwise, AI
Yeah, I
bully.
mean, like looking at Reiwa's like discards, like we already have a 5 so 8 so in the discard. I mean, which is already indicates like either like a backfire or something didn't go quite right here. So
Yeah. But AI bully in Ishanten has the choice to choose between blocks, decides to break the 1-3 pin. And Seeks also in Ishanten with that. Even before this 2-so draw, but it's an upgrade. Decides to
Ooh.
not take it.
just drops it back. Okay. That's a lot of that's a hell lot of pairs.
Yeah.
Okay, draws like it's funny.
Sanzo.
Normal cuts probably like west or
Yeah.
like something like that.
I agree.
Okay, there we go.
AI bully cannot skip. Reiwa also waiting for 6-man and 1-4 for that Tenpai.
Okay, I bully drew a 4 pin. I think okay, dropping that's also a choice.
Breaking Penchan. Even if he finishes 2-5 pin first, he has a pretty good jump on.
Whoa. Oh, okay. Didn't take Tenpai.
Oh.
Like I know that the 1-so is doesn't work, but yeah, didn't take Tenpai at all. That's also maybe the issue is probably like, okay, now that's a chi, right?
Now what you do?
No, oh
Because after you chi, you have to play the 5 pin.
yeah. I mean, then the issue becomes you probably don't cheat it originally at all. Then
Yeah.
just take it like just
Oh, now draws the 1
now it's just tough. Oh, someone's gonna deal with this south, I think.
Yep. Eventually.
Six does have 4-so and 4-man.
I mean, like it's about like how disciplined these like it is. Those are the only 2 tiles there. There's nothing like the west are dead. So like it's about how hard people defend and whether there are any safe tiles left. Like this 1-man's already a little yeah, trying to like the fact that it is Suji and there are 2 of them in the hand. So yeah, people like that opens up the more 1-man defenses.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would deal in. But
yeah, the choice, like the sense choice of 1-man actually decreases the winning chances significantly here. I think there are like in general enough safe tiles.
yeah. But Seeks folding for so many rounds actually concerns me. I think there are some hands that were pushable, but he just gave them up.
I mean it's like they do need a big dealer turn at the end. Like winning some small hands here would not be significant enough. So like it is possible to like kick the can like down the road type of thing. Just like make sure to not to deal in here. Yeah, this weight was pretty nasty, but didn't work.
Alright. So now we're in South 3, Seeks being the dealer. Very important last dealership for Seeks. And Dora's 7 pin, he does have 1 of them. This looks like a pretty quick Tanya to me.
It was possible to Dama that. I mean, like the Ricci like definitely was pretty nasty, but Dama was also another possibility.
I personally like the Ricci. What do you think?
I'll let Eisenman go first. If
I
he's-
would I would prefer to Dama if unless I am in a tough situation to reach you. I am behind. I think Dama for the first part is the safest choice because it will increase your chances to for someone to deal and move forward.
I see.
Yeah, I mean that Dama was almost I would say that the Ricci was nice, but like the Dama was almost 100% there. Like just
Yeah.
Also be AI bully at that moment being in a slight lead in terms of trying to secure for the try to do a first place move there instead of forcing additional value. It was a lot of value though, right? Admittedly. So both. Oh, I was thinking maybe this was a Itsu here. So, but like you could definitely go for Tanyao with this.
Yeah, Tanya was definitely way faster.
Yeah.
But Reiwa, 棋托一项层. Sen also having a pretty good Ishanten there. 3, 5, 6, 8, so are all two-sided weights. And I think you should take this.
Yep.
Let's take it. Jackpot would be 7 pin.
Yeah, we got oh.
Ooh. That's a tough choice.
I mean, being in this point situations actually,
Oh,
I would have just thrown the 7 pin, like just
Yeah.
to increase
oh,
the win rate to the max here.
wow.
I mean, you
was
could like
thinking-
get a little bit lucky. Like it is a 2-3-4 SSK and single weighting on 7 pin that gives you 4 hands.
I agree with throwing 7 pin, but even if you keep 7 pin, I think you start with 6 mon instead of breaking the 760. But he does get the 8 pin to pair 7 pin up. And actually,
Ooh.
Okay, there. So the easy choice here.
nice.
Just go. So the 1 mon doesn't win. Like it needs to be a 4-7, and 4 is actually there's only 1 4 left, and 7 is kind of short as well. 1 2. There's like 1 7 left.
You know what this is? If he wins, it's a 400. Magi draws the third 5 pin. It's in North Dora Tenpai, and if it's Zumos, it's Sananko.
Yeah, that would be 4 hands on a Simo.
Ooh.
Oh,
Mm.
that's yeah.
Instead, deals
Nothing you can do
into
about that.
dealers 11,600.
Wow.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, that's the last. That was the last 7 mon, but definitely a good. Oh,
What
this
a
is
good hand
this
for
is-
Seeks.
This is a great hand. Yeah, Seeks definitely keeping all the bullets for the dealer here.
That deal in.
Obviously now being dealer and taking a few big hands would be
Oh,
the most significant.
so
Yeah,
I
this
was
is
gonna say,
definitely a push here.
that deal in destabilizes Reiwa's second place by so much. Not only he's closer to third place, but Seeks is
Yeah,
so
it
much
makes
closer.
the game a lot closer now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at Seeks. I don't see any tunes anywhere. Like, just it really depends on where it is in the wall. I don't think AI Bully's eager to throw the green dragon anytime soon. I mean, being in the lead like that, it's somewhat more unlikely. Oh, there's a tune. Yeah, there's.
There's no way you don't pawn that. Probably one so after that.
Right.
An AI bully may want to get rid of the dangerous tile first. No, instead place the west first.
I think AI bully now. It's most likely that the green dragon never comes out at all. Like it's just like throwing that and like not even just dealing in, like
Ooh.
letting someone pawn that is like makes the first place quite difficult. So I don't think there's too much reason to do that.
Right, six.
Sen could stop this dealer here though, because that is an Ishan 10 there, and it is an openable hand. 5, 6, 7 SSK. Like it doesn't matter how much value, it's about stopping dealer here.
I was gonna say, Seeks chooses to lose a little bit of efficiency by playing Sanzo, but he's closer to Honyutsu and he does get the 7 pin.
Yeah.
5 so
Opts to go for
5 so's
Tenpai.
live. 5 so's not gonna come out anywhere. So yeah, so it needs to be self-drawn.
So Chindora 2. Last green dragon still in the wall.
Yeah. Also the ref, like the 5 including ref 5.
Mm-hmm.
Like no one's gonna throw no one's gonna throw the 5s because it's all locked up. But
Yeah, but the green dragon, Sen may play the green dragon.
Yep.
Sen gets Ishan 10. Plays south.
Mhm.
Also a 5, 6, 7 Sancho good chance for Sen.
Oh, that's
It's not
How
a very
much is that?
meaningful upgrade.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Doesn't quite work. No, if you win on in the
Oh.
Hatsu, it's Hanuman. Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
We will place Naiman.
1
Still on track for Tanya. Sen cheese goes for the
Yeah, Sen
Tenpai.
has a big opportunity here, just helping to get out of this. 8 soul is after. There's still two 8 souls left.
Definitely just a cheat to try to get rid of Seek's dealership.
There's a pretty good chance of that, unless Zeke's self draws it. Self draws a 5 soul.
Oh my god. He did.
Oh,
Oh shit. Oh. Wow. Yeah, so gets right back to second here, at least.
tough gates them over Seeks.
Alright.
That hurts Sen,
That's
but
a comeback.
Yeah.
that hurts Reiwa and Sen for so much. So South 3, repeat 3, Dora East. Zen has 2 of them. And has 4 pairs. Could be a Chitoye. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Ops for
Toy.
Toy
Where's
or
the,
a Totsuke.
Well, it's not even like the east gives nothing, so you have to draw
Yeah,
the south and then
have to draw the south.
Yeah, it's just straight up toy. So.
Oh.
Oh, okay, south, right, south. Oh, 6.
He gets to
6,
pawn it.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Oh
Well,
my god.
Sen is
He is pushing.
right.
Oh.
Oh, Sandoko. Oh, Sandoko. Honroto.
What the hell?
Draw another 1 so. Let's go.
6 Liangshan 10.
Oh.
And Sen's hand is actually so interesting if he draws another 1
is.
so.
Right.
As Raph said, Sandoko,
no.
Toy Toy Honoto.
Oh no.
Oh, he played the
Ah.
one so.
No. Oh, that's sad. That could have been like Baiman or something.
Baiman, yeah.
Oh man.
Could have been a Baiman. But on the other hand, AI Bully already in Senpai waiting for 4-7 man. Does a Green Dragon know me? That Green Dragon know me. If he completes, increases his chance to keep this first place by so much.
Yeah, it gets right to South 4 all
Oh,
last.
oh!
What a draw there.
The
Okay.
Toy South.
So one soul didn't matter. So yeah, this is definitely still a huge hand here. So
Oh, that's a Hanuman.
Okay.
That's a Hanuman.
Yeah,
The game is gonna be
three tens here.
game's gonna be so interesting if AI Bully is the one that goes in. And with the early 3-man drop,
straight up push. Nothing to think about here.
with the early 3-man drop, that 1-man could come out.
No. Okay.
Oh,
That's 3-7 mans. That's not coming out then. Yeah.
I am so hyped to see. Oh no!
That deals
No!
in, yeah. Oh.
I was gonna say I was so hyped to see AI Bully draw a 1-man,
Yeah.
but oh,
Yeah, AI Bully escaped that one.
wow. So see pretty fast hands this round for Zen and Seeks.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should clarify. I did not want to see AI Bully draw the 1-man because I want him to do it, but because I want to see what is his decision after drawing the 1-man.
Yes. Yeah. Enjoy watching good players make difficult decisions. Yes.
Of course, that's all I wanted. Right, but Zen, if he draws the 8, so this could be a Chanta. But Seeks, not letting the others get this round. Zen just completely goes for the Chanta. Makes sense in first place. Seeks is getting close. The 8 comes out as well.
Yeah, this is gonna be a really quick one here.
Chun Chanta with the potential of the 3rd Han South.
And yeah,
Oh, there's a South.
Oh, yeah, still Oh, Reiwa's
Ooh, 5800.
Oh, it's a Chanta, so Reiwa's in last now.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough.
Rough.
It's tough not to
Okay.
throw it. So
Rough to in for Reiwa. After seeing the Chin Pong, you definitely don't expect a 3 Han out of nowhere. Especially on the South. It's a really hard tile to dodge.
Looking at Reiwa's chances here, this hand is okay. I
gonna
mean,
be
the
hard.
dealer hand's also okay. I mean, nothing that like really jumps out. Yeah, that's a good draw there by Reiwa.
It's gonna be hard for Reiwa to get even a 5200 here. Oh, the Red 5 helps so much.
Yep. Yeah, this could work. Yeah, probably need a couple more draws, and yeah, don't cheat that. Yeah, 2
Seeks.
Shan 10 over there.
Now Shantan opts to go
Yes.
for the 5 blocks
Mm-hmm.
instead of 6. AI Bully gets the pension.
Wow. Okay.
It's 9 man instead of Chin. Just playing extra
Yeah.
safe.
Chun was probably a little more natural, but here it's a bit more defensive.
Yeah, just keeping dealer Genbutsu here. Oh, actually it's 2 out. Sorry. Reiwa getting another ref 5 actually.
Wow, yeah, that's well, that's the easiest Ricci ever. So if it draws one more good tile here.
Even without the pin boost, still 5200 guaranteed. And Sumo grants him 3rd place. Right? Yeah.
Well, it's like Pin Fudora too. Like it could like it's not 40 Fu in that case, but
Yeah, but if he draws a
Um,
triplet, then
yeah. We most likely have to Ricci because it's not it's either not a Pinfu or not, or it's not a guaranteed Tanyao, so like you do want like 4 hands out of that.
definitely just Ricci when you get the Senpai. C's getting triple 2 months. Ishan-sen. No Easts left. But he's still waiting for 4 man and 7 man. Well, gets a pretty good upgrade. Ooh, Sen. Playing 9 so there. But AI Bully just not letting anyone have a chance. So Ricci's on the Suji trap.
Yeah, that was the issue of the 7 so.
Is he gonna chase? Oh, he did.
Nice chase
Wow.
from Six.
Yeah, Reiwa's hand now just that's really a really tough situation. Yeah, now the
It's
5-1
just-
doesn't even pass. That's really bad. Oh, that deals in. Oh,
Deals
AI
in.
Bully gets first.
That seals the fate of everyone.
Richie Nomi.
Richie Nomi to secure 1st place.
Very nice.
Alright.
Yep, the table got bullied. Okay.
The table got bullied, exactly. So AI Bully in 1st place, granting his team 31.7 UMA. In 2nd place we have Six with plus 5.5. In 3rd place we have Zen with minus 10.9. And in 4th place we have Reiwa with minus 26.3. I'm relieved that Six did not get last place.
Yes, a pretty good comeback on the on a dealer. Pretty big, a couple of pretty big hands there. Oh, we're done.
Oh, actually all the tables have finished.
Yes.
So let me use my technologies to show you guys the team standings. Oh, after I tell you about the other table's results. Nice host.
Well, you can probably pull it up and then yeah, just like pull it up on a spreadsheet so people can see, and then you can just
Yes.
like talk it along with that as well.
By the way, if you guys want to see the scores, the individual scores in more detail, you can always use the command W sheet to grab the link for the Excel file.
Let me try that.
Yeah. But anyways, for game 3 in table 1, Fin6 got 1st place with 36.8 UMA. In 2nd place we have Red Zone X with 9 points. In 3rd place we have Fainist with minus 14.5, and in 4th place we have Penguin with minus 31.3. For table 2, we have Cairo, or Chirao. I think it's Cairo. In first place with 34.8 UMA. In second place, we have Yulan with 24.1. In third place, we have Techno Turtle with minus 16.7. And in fourth place, we have Shiro Ichigo with minus 42.2. Ooh, my team. Oof. And we just watched table 3, and for table 4, we have Kawaii Zoe in first place with 31.1. Kill ETC in second place with 7.6. Neo Freeze or Neo Freeze in third place with minus 12.6. And Kakuma in fourth place with minus 26.1. And I will show you the team standings on screen right now.
Okay. Probably have to go over here.
Right.
All right. Well, we probably should sort it, eh? Yeah, just it's not that it shouldn't be.
Can I sort it? Oops. Oops. How do I fix this?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Undo for
Undo, okay.
first.
Okay.
No, Control Z.
Yep,
Okay. Now,
did it.
You need both. You need to highlight. Standings on the right. You said someone's no.
Oh, standings on the right.
Far right.
Oops. Sorry. Alright. Technical difficulties. Give me a second.
Let me see. Hold on.
Nice host. Am I right?
Let me see. Okay, let me help you out. So we're looking at standings, right? So let's see.
Almost
Yeah,
got it.
standing is just like to the right.
Yeah. Almost got it.
Okay.
Almost got it. Alright, here we go. Whew.
Yeah, there we go.
That wasn't so
Very
hard.
good.
So in first place we have Magic Cat. That's really a good name.
I like that.
Yeah. With 86.8 points. Second place we have Ryusono Kuni. Third place Miteki. Fourth place Terribly Ron. Third place Tilting Otakase. Sixth place Sankanzu Nomi. Seventh place Richie Drift. Eighth place Longdong Gang. And then Urachan, In the Name of Hades, 100% Dead World, Dama Dane, No Time Richie, my team, not doing so well. Team name pending. Nice meme.
Is that just teams? No, which team is that? Oh, it is actually a name. Okay, I see. Team name pending. Yes, Team 11. Yep, good.
And then we have Kami Take the Wheel and All in Zenzu.
Yeah, all in Senzu is in the hole here. I mean, yeah, we need Kodo to get a couple of Yakumans to come back on that one. It's the official name. Yeah, I just recognize that. Yeah, we have chat saying that Kodo drafted his dream team. Yeah, all in Senzu team. Yes, including Buckets again. Disappointed we didn't see a Doa Freely use there. Slightly disappointed.
Dream team for sure. But with that
The
said,
Magic Hat was the just talking about like a couple of the topper like a higher teams. Magic Hat had AI Bully, which we just saw won the game, and Ryushu let's see.
Ryusono Kuni.
Yeah, so that's like Bobo is on the Saint on that and doing really well. Yeah, after week number 1, we can see also like the highlights is that at the end the top 8 teams will get to the semi-finals and like the finals obviously 4 teams. So yeah, definitely. It will be very competitive and good start is always very helpful. And yeah, definitely the teams at the bottom like needs needs a turn around and stuff. So it's going to be a lot of
I was going to mention
interesting,
that.
mhm.
I was going to mention that as well. So, just briefly going through the format again. Per week, every team will play 3 games, and we have 10 weeks of phase 1. Or in other words, pre-semifinals games. And the top 8 teams will go through to semifinals, and they will play from week 11 and so on. So yeah, here's the result after the first week. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, this is W League Season 3, hosted by Wrath and friends, and sponsored by Yostar. I have been your host, Mira. Any shout outs you guys want to do?
Yeah, thank you, Mira, for hosting this, and again, shout out to all the organizers, and also thank you all the viewers and all the players involved. Again, a lot of work has been put into this league, and a lot of organizing for 16 teams of 6, so 96 players. Like a huge undertaking. Definitely give a shout out and try to help the mods and commentators and everyone that's involved in this league.
And Azaman, any shout outs?
Yeah, sure. I would love to thank the staff, the sponsors, the full team of commentators, and as well as you, Ezra, for making this happen. I was really glad I was part of this today, and good luck for all the teams for the upcoming weeks. Let's play Mahjong and have fun, I guess.
Nice, play Mahjong and have fun. Of course, for the first game, we had Escaping Ennui, who's also in chat. He was also a commentator for the first game. It was really fun working with him. So big shout out to Ennui. And I guess for myself, I am Mizuru Mira. I'm also a Mahjong streamer. My name is in the title of today's stream, so you can click it and maybe pin me a follow if you want to see more Mahjong content. But yeah, I guess that's it. Anything else you guys want to add?
Yeah, I'll be streaming right after this, but today's gonna be again trying to stay away from demotion day today. Yesterday we lost 3 games in a row, and hopefully we don't. If we lose 2 in a row today, then that's just straight up demotion. So that's gonna be fun. So I'll be streaming. But
No, are you going back to Master 2 after
very
this?
chill.
Sorry, are you going back to Master 2 if you lose 2 more games?
Yep.
Oh boy. Well, you guys definitely don't want to miss that. So click the
let me
@wrath_ss there.
Yeah, let me start my stream, and then you guys can
Yeah.
come over if that's.
Yeah, we can ask Kodo to raid.
Let me start the stream first before. I need to change the. Okay, give me 1 minute here. Just.
Alright.
Let me change.
No problem. So I guess I'll take this chance to promote myself a little bit too.
Okay. Give yourself a shout out, and definitely do that.
Yeah. But the thing is, I did already, but
You can do it again.
I spent around an hour or 2 just to go through the steps and making the scenes for today's stream, and I hope it was presentable. If it was, give me a pat in the head or in the back.
Okay, one thing you could like someone could look into for next stream might be you know how like you get like for Discord, like you get the symbols for like people like speaking.
Mhm.
Like that's something that maybe for next stream.
I asked Kodo if he wants that. He doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't want that? Okay, then
Yeah.
that's fine. I see. Then that's on Kodo then. Yeah, let me look into why that is.
Oh. All right.
All right.
So let me.
Okay, I'm
show-
gonna start the stream now. So
Okay, I will rate you later after I show
Okay,
the matchups for next week.
okay, sounds good. I'm gonna start get out of
All right.
Okay, thanks. Take care.
Take care.
Mhm.
See, doing some cropping. Professional streamer, by the way. All right. There's a lot of colors, but I think it's readable. So for week 2, table 1's gonna be 100% Dead Wall versus Sun Country No Mi versus Tilting Otakase versus In the Name of Hades. And table 2 will be Ryuso no Kuni, Richie Drift, Terribly Ron, and Magic Cat. In table 3 we have All in Zenzu, No Time Richie, Team Name Pending, and Long Dong Gang. It sounds like all the meme names are in table 3 next week. And in table 4 we have Urachan, Kami Take the Wheel, Muteki, and Damadane. Yeah, those are the matchups for next week. With that said, for myself, the 2 commentators, and Wrath himself, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, and I will ask Kodo to raid Wrath's stream. And that's it from us. Take care, everyone. This has been Mira and friends. Goodbye.